as in they plan to travel then. Understand? In they plan to travel. So when I get belle.
Now you take the belle hole and make you no escape. You go kwenu. Kwenu. Kwezuenu. So you hear say the guy they plan to go abroad. Now you quickly carry belle hole.
So
Hey. Hey, buddy.
so as I tell him,
Say you don't get belle.
yes sir. So he tell in family, in elder sister they stay for somewhere in Nasarawa State by one man village, and the elder brother they Apo. So he tell the elder brother, they call the parents for village. So the father send the elder sister where they for Nasarawa State. Say me come meet my father. So the elder sister and the husband.
Where your father they live?
For Masaka.
All of una dey massacre that.
Yes sir.
Now which area he give you belle?
Now for Masaka, sorry.
Okay, so they can't go meet your parents.
Yes sir. So the elder sister speaks saying that the father na him send them on behalf of the brother, because na him be last born for the house.
The one will give you belle?
Yes sir. They are 6.
How many age him be?
Now he should be about 33 years now.
Because at that time when he give you belle, now how many age? Minus
3 years now.
Minus 3 years. Ah, he don't mature. The guy tall, I be short.
It tall.
Tall.
Yes.
Tall, where?
It average, not too tall like that. So the sister come say, okay, say she waiting the brother talk, say he go marry me. So they talk with my parents, finish. They say, okay, no problem.
And now which language him be?
Nah, from Benin City.
Na Edo. And the Asian people, not the Asian people.
So they talk about marriage stuff, and they say they go
Which country in there?
Italy.
Italy.
So we agree on it.
I even hear say for Italy, you get one side where they call again the body.
We agree on the marriage stuff. Finish. So the year 2000 and actually now twins I born.
Hey! Ah! You said the guy tall, ba?
Yes, sir.
You know, people will. I'm not going to talk again because, yes. Carry my mind into reception. Carry. Okay, stay, ma. So, twins.
Yes, sir.
Ebuka and Ebube.
Yes, sir. A boy and a girl.
The name.
I give them success and dominion.
But they are Igbo language. They are Igbo name.
Chinemez and Chiwendu.
Okay.
So, in 2018, now 2017 I born. So 2018 December, the parents say we go come Xmas for their place. We come spend time. Though they come for one of their sons' marriage for Abuja here. So after with the marriage, we travel with them to the village, me and the children.
You follow them?
Yes, because they say may we can't know their house, may they see their grandchildren, tell their people. So my father agreed with them and my family, everybody agreed, say we'll go. So we traveled with them. My father give them conditions, saying we'll travel New Year to the village. So before in travel, in 1 May we'll come back. Before in travel, they agreed. We go on January 13th, 2019. We'll come back as planned. So 2019 December again, they say we'll go still follow them, go there, their village again. And my father said, oh, last year they spend the Christmas with your family. Say this Christmas, may we spend them with them for Nasarawa here. So the parents come, they feel somehow. Say the children they here since they won't stay with them. My father said no be like that. Maybe not just Christmas, maybe they spend Christmas. Aside of Christmas, when Christmas pass, any other time won't come. Saying go allow me we go. They no talk.
Which part of Igbo we are from?
Imo State.
Imo, which local government?
Kigwe local government.
Kigwe, which village?
Ihube village.
Which compound?
From a Lobas family. Uguntu.
So continue.
Okay, sir. So that 219, as we no can go the Christmas, 220 reach, which is last year, the parents come they disturb, say they don't miss the children, they don't do this one. Say more come, they won't see them.
No tell me say they collect the children from you.
Say they miss the children. Say more come there, more come stay with them. This one they won't spend time with them. That time, that last year, early last year, I did work. Because since why I born over 2 years, I just stay for house, they nurse them. I no go anywhere.
You chop your papa money.
So early last 2019 December, now I can't get work. January I still dey work. I can't take off 1 week from all because of the way where the parents they disturb. May we come. They want see children. My father no greet them. Say may we come. This and that. Whether they drag children with them.
But they don't do.
They no do anything. They never pay bride price. They never can't do anything.
Now your father chipping una family to them by following them when they insist make them do the thing. Now make them no value una. Anyway, continue.
So I can't take 1 week off. Say make I go there so that they go see the children the way where they take the stop. May not be as if say we just hold the children. Say make they no see them. I go meet the elder sister. I tell her say see wetin happen. Your parents they disturb. Say my come carry children come. They won't see the children. The sister asked me, say, how long we go stay? I said, no, just 1 week. And I just take off from work for 1 week so that their mind go dey okay. The sister tell me, say, if na me, say 1 week go dey okay for me to play with children. Why I go say, make the children go stay there for just 1 week.
That one suppose don't give you sign, say, he get plan where they for ground.
Nah, it's okay. We no can't go for that one. We say, when enough time day, we'll fit go. I say, okay.
She call her parents, tell them, say, now she tell you, say, make you no go that time.
She called them, yes.
In your presence, Abi, she tell you, say, she...
Tell me, say she go tell them, say,
You call them to confirm.
I tell them, say, their daughter say, may we no come. Say, the time no plenty.
So waiting be their response that time.
They say, okay, no problem. Now waiting, they answer me. So, after some time, last year, that 2020, opportunity can't come. After when they want really ease a lockdown, I dey go work. My mom see where they dey house to dey look after the children. One can't travel. Now it's okay. This was small opportunity where they now say we use them go the place, make they foresee the children small, the way where they take they disturb. So we agree. My father was like, since you dey go work, how you go come do with the children? And I said to her, might carry them go there, make they spend small time with the parents for there. May not be as if say we dey drag them the way where they take look at night. Can't be like saying so it be. So my father said okay. I carried them go there by May, ending of May last year. I carried them go there. So okay, see wetin happen. Before I go, me and the son wey dey outside, we don't talk. I say okay, see wetin happen. Your parents dey always disturb like I'd always tell you. So now opportunity don't come. Make I carry them go there. They go stay there for some time. As me and him call agree, say they go stay there for at least 1 month. May they spend enough time. I'll come back, come carry the children. After 1 month, I go there, I drop the children with them. They happy finish. When I dey go, he say he no go tell anybody. Say he wan surprise the parents. May he give them surprise package. Since na wetin they don dey want for long, so he go surprise them. He no go tell them say we dey go. I say okay, what of your sister? He say he no go tell anybody. He just tell him elder brother say may he carry us go park. That the day we go travel, say he go carry us go. He tell am say he go carry somebody. He no even tell am who he wan carry. The other of him brother, he just tell am say may he send money to the park, Edo City Park for area 3. Say may he send money to them. Who he dey send money for? He say no worry, somebody dey go village. May help and send money. That one send money, not knowing who they even go the village.
According to what he tell you.
Tell me, yeah. So I said, okay, your sister, he said, you no go tell, you no tell anybody.
So finally, fast forward, finally.
Okay, so after everything, I carry the children, go there, I drop them, spend like 2 weeks.
What will be the name of their family?
A Jose family.
A Jose family. What will be the your boyfriend name?
Desmond de Jose.
Desmond de Jose. Yes. And he dey Italy now?
Yes, sir.
Which part of Italy?
That one, I don't know.
Which work they do for Italy?
For now, he say they do anything now.
Okay. So, which village you come from? The Ehosa, which village?
I don't even forget I don't forget it the side name, the part.
You go Sabi Road, go yes. Back there.
I Sabi Road.
So if you enter motor from here, you go drop for where?
For Ramat Park.
When you drop for Ramat Park, then?
Tell them first upstairs.
First upstairs for where?
For Benin City, but now back of first upstairs, now in their house there. Yes.
And their family name now?
Ehose.
So when you can't carry the children, go waiting up.
I drop the children with them. They tell the parents this is.
As they see you, they're surprised. They no surprise.
Surprise.
They happy.
They come happy. Say we not can't tell them. Say would they come? I said to your son say you know go tell una say you want surprise una. They happy finish. So when I spent 2 weeks with them, later I can't tell them say I go since waiting una want now una want spend time with the children. So me and your son don't agree. Say may they spend time enough time with una. May una know them. They go know una as una want. So I'll come back after 1 month time to come carry the children. They agree finish. Now me and the father they talk now. He agree finish. They happy. Now I come back. So as I come back, my family time done. They come they disturb. Say make I go carry them. I say okay. I did. Late after this thing.
You can't go carry them.
I go back that same last year.
You have 3 minutes to round up.
I go back that last year. They tell me say they no give me the children. Say they don't put the children for school. Now I come the house, una put the children for school. I no send una say muna carry the children go school. Muna say I won't carry them come back. They say no, say they don't go leave the children for me. Say they don't put them for school. The children go there with them and all of that. Say okay, I come back December when school don't close. When school don't close, I'll come carry them. I say okay. Since now waiting now, I come back.
December can't reach you.
I go back again.
Save my time, please.
I go back December again. Say make I go carry them as agreed. They say the father tell me say I know they carry the children. Both Desmond, the mother, the whole family tell me say they no go give me the children back again.
What of the belle giver? What did he tell you?
Now waiting when you they talk, he say the children no go carry.
Oh, name be Desmond.
Desmond, yes. He said the children no they go anywhere. Say may they stay for their family. The father tell me say waiting in talk. We say when they finish school before I'll come carry.
Give me his number now. His number they go. Yes. Give me his number. Una, we be young girls. Way to sleep up and down. They hungry una. No man will go give you belly. We go respect you before marriage. No man. In fact, prostitute get respect past you because you know say prostitute he go negotiate, he go pay small for short time or full time. But you will no protect the name of your family, go allow yourself carry belle. Now you do yourself. And as soon as you born that pikin, you don't turn second hand. The ones who never born, they never get. Now you, we don't born. See the family now, according to her. They don't see finish, don't they enter. And your papa follow for that mistake. Now this time we go let them understand, say, Benin culture and Igbo culture no be the same. Their eye go clear. Hello, Desmond, good morning. Desmond, this is Dr. Ahmed. This time way Desmond no one talk to me. What happened? Now daddy say make I call you. He pick, he keep quiet. I go apply formula number. You remember the formula? It dey work.
Yes.
That is, if you know off your phone. We dey try make we call Desmond.
Hello?
Desmond.
Hello, Desmond? Hello, Desmond?
Desmond, my name na Ordinary Ahmed Isa. Tell your father, say the matter don't reach Brekete family. If even if una get former president as una family member, all of una go regret them. Edo culture and Igbo culture no be the same. You give person daughter belle because the man dey simple. You allow irresponsible idiot like you to walk out without any punishment. The idiot don't end the call. Call him back. Then call Uber. Abba. Make somebody use another number. Use another number quickly. Because Dr. I give us your number. Give us your phone. People go they hide their phones for pocket. Your phone dey on? Come on, time. Come on to your phone. You don't know where you dey. Okay, there.
He has called.
Use that other one, they call him. Make it, they see call waiting. If not be so, you go suspect. People where they look for trouble can't see trouble free of charge. Share the number. You and your papa, just because when they greedy, when I see somebody where they go abroad, you allow yourself carry belly. Even if your papa supposed to do that kind of initial gra, how would you? He do anything. He not do anything.
So I do.
So he agree follow them go village. For people who no do anything. And the girl, they hear, they argue. If you over argue now, I go send you out. Call them. I go put in number for Facebook now. Make all our members make them call them. And then we will report to the Italian embassy. Make them begin to look for them for Italy. We'll tell us say he keep person for Nigeria. You know, when
He actually has committed a crime.
make I tell you now. He get one man wey thief motorcycle machine for one hospital, children's hospital for Kaduna. He thief they go by Ranchers Beach Stadium. Traffic light stop him. 9 police just see the way the man they do. Now they arrest him. You don't know what he did for back of the machine. When they lose him, now dead body there for the back of the machine. Now make I tell you, big trouble they solve small trouble. If person get headache now, if somebody give him better slap, the headache go. Now ear go begin the pain now. The man instantly, he no argue again. He say, na thief, I thief machine. But this one, I no follow thief. Make una follow me go. So if you do this one, you go show them, say, I say na one man wey bill too much for him head till pikin die. He spend money. Now they tell him to bring another money. Now he tell him wife to do like say she won't go urinate. Now she arrange the dead, but you put for back of the machine. Make you tip the now. So if you talk say he keep person for Nigeria, now he go confess say you no keep person. He give belle, they can't kidnap the children. The truth don't come out, I be never come out. But when I believe say he hear everything, he go call him Papa now. Give me the useless father number. You no go even get conscience. Now God catch you. You won't use belle whole person. You don't dodge now. You don't even you don't carry the children worker. Then they.
Hello?
Hello, good morning, Chief.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Dr. Ordinary Ahmad Isa. I'm calling you from Abuja, Nigeria.
Yes.
I am the president and founder of Human Rights Radio and Television,
Okay.
as well as Brekete Family Radio and TV program.
All right.
I am calling you because I have just finished speaking with your son, even though he refused to respond.
My son?
Yes, your son Desmond in Italy.
Uh-huh. In where?
In Italy.
Okay.
Abi, you no get son way there for Italy?
You say what?
Desmond will give this Igbo girl belle, we will assist the children.
Okay.
Yes, they don't bring the matter reach my domot. I don't call Desmond one now. Now I say make I call you now.
Okay.
If una know waiting good for una, first of all, una go return these children, una go come do the right thing where husband supposed do to marry daughter before una go seize children.
All right, go on.
Yeah?
Have you finished your message?
I'm listening to you.
Huh?
I'm listening to you.
Okay. I should come to where?
To Abuja, Human Rights Radio and TV.
Okay. My representative is there, my daughter, Cynthia Agnoze.
Okay.
They score her before. She attended the calling.
No, this is the first time we are intervening.
Okay, what do you want me to do now? I'm in Benin.
Okay, don't worry. I'll call Cynthia now and I'll get back to you.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Call Cynthia for me. You say you go take belle. She don't see person will get bright future. If they plan to travel, yeah, belle ooh. She hold am. It's good for you. If you know if you catch thief go catch you. Now they don't need you now -2 now. And you don't turn Belgium. Tokumbo. Second hand.
This is very common in Yoruba land. Please, let me talk to my daughters in Yoruba land to stop using belle to hook man down. Because at the end of the day, if 10 girls, 10 ladies get belle, now only 1 out of 10 then they marry. Those men where they give them.
Cynthia.
Hello?
Hello, Cynthia. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ordinary Ahmad Isa.
Okay.
I'm the president and founder of Brekete Family.
I know that.
Yes. Cynthia,
Sir?
I just talked to Papa now.
Okay.
Papa say now you being representative, say in the home.
Okay, sir.
So he say, now this matter where your brother give this girl belle,
Yes,
the
sir.
girl we born twins. I don't call
Yes,
Desmond
sir.
one am now.
Yes, sir.
Now, what I tell Papa be say, this matter don't reach Domot now, by Domot now. The
Okay.
first thing where every responsible family is supposed to do,
Yes,
as
sir.
the accidental the belle don't enter.
Yes,
Now
sir.
for the family to do the right thing, so that she go become officially in wife.
Good.
Not be to collect the children from her.
That be my ordinary admin.
Mm.
Is it possible for me to come and meet you there?
Now. Yes.
Now.
Come.
Okay.
Thank
All right,
you.
sir. I'm on my way. Let
Thank
me
you.
just inform them in my office.
No,
I'll
take
come
your
down now.
time. Don't. I can give you up to 2 hours. Just take your time. Make you not affect your work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
I'll
you.
be coming.
Thank
In
you.
2 hours' time, I will be there. When I get there, I will call this number.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Like say there is more to the confidence they should take. Tell us the truth now before they come. If not, be so I go disgrace you here.
No problem, sir.
Tell us the truth.
Oh, is there more to what you told us that happened between you and them?
So at the time she stayed there, were they happy with the way you behaved when you were there? Because
Okay. You understand? They are like we're okay. It's just this time around that I went there like as agreed between me and their son. Let me take the children back. Because I want to stay with the children. I only brought them there to spend time with the parents because that was what they wanted. And they have refused to give me back. That's just the only thing. But
sir, most of them, what they like doing, like the time she went there with the children, sometimes they want to, as a family, check the character of the girl. If they feel that she's good enough, they will not marry her here. Because most of them used to marry her. That's just it. They want to know how good she is before they will now say, okay, our son, come and do the right thing. And then the children belongs to you.
yes, the father has always said he wants me. You understand? That they are okay with me. We are okay, where they are happy whenever I go there, like they are okay.
If you wake up in the morning, you go greet
All
everybody.
of them.
You they wash clothes.
They wash clothes.
You they pound yam.
Hi. Sir, they do everything. The father sometimes he go wake up, if he see me, he go say, my wife, this your work, sef, you know they tire. You know, he was okay. Like they all of them, they are okay. Well, it's just the fact that I went there now, as agreed, let me carry the children to stay with me. Let me just carry my children because I want them to stay with me. I only brought them here to spend some time with you, and they have refused.
Okay, should they come now? We go hear the other side of the story. Make una come out for some. Oh yeah. My brothers, my sisters, una go here because the way this our sister answer with confidence to come is either we go resolve this issue once and for all, or this our sister shame go catch am.
Good morning, ma. Ma, we know your name and where you're coming from.
My name is Mrs. Agbonze Cynthia. I work with FCT Social Development Secretariat. I stay up here in Abuja. I'm from Edo State.
Do you know her? Okay, ma. She laid a complaint against your family about her twin children, whom your junior brother, I may believe Desmond, is the father to the children, and she's the mother. But they've not been any marriage rites conducted between the two of them. And she brought the two children over last year when, please? Last year, May, to stay with your family. And the agreement was that they were going to stay for 1 month and she come take them back. And after that, she came to pick up the children and your family said no, that they've resumed school. I don't know if I'm right. So we called you to hear from. We've actually called your brother in Italy, and somehow he claimed not to be hearing us. And we called your father, and he said you are the family representative in Abuja here, so we should talk to you, and that is why we called you.
Yes, ma. So let's hear from your family side of the story.
I should start from the beginning.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Actually, my brother traveled out, and we were not told that she was pregnant. It was when she gave birth. My brother called and said she has given birth to twins. It's for her. And I said, what? And you didn't tell us all this why? He now said, that it was between both of them. So where is she now? He said she's in her auntie's place in Suleja or something like that. So now, the problem now, she wants to come home with the children to her father. But her father drove her away at first when the father found out that she was pregnant. So that's why we're not staying with her auntie. So and I said, okay, no problem. My dad now said, okay, we should go and meet the father and beg him to allow her in, that the children belongs to my brother, which we did with my husband. We went there with my other junior brother that stays in Abuja. We went to their house. We begged the father. He agreed. They came home. And from there, we started taking the responsibility, as in, taking things, baby food. They even sent my other brother that took my Desmond to Italy, sent foodstuff the baby food for the children, clothing and all that. So from there, we started taking care of them. So there was a time also she went with the children. Before going there, my dad came and went to the father that we want to.
Not her father going to your own place. Okay.
My dad came from Benin.
Okay.
We went to our house.
Your dad came from Benin?
Yes. We went to meet our father. That my father gave the father money to go home and bring to bring lists for, let me off it, bring lists for the traditional marriage. Let's just do it because of the children, as in.
Let's get it straight. Your own father, that's Desmond's father, gave, what's your name? Gave Blessing's father money.
To go and bring the lists for the traditional marriage, because the father said we can't have access to the children without paying the bride price. So and I said, we are ready to pay that. We called my brother. Are you sure you are marrying her? I said, yes. He said he's going to marry her. So I said, okay, let's make an arrangement. My other brother took him there, said he will send money. Let's go and pay the bride price. All of a sudden, she called my brother, Desmond, that there's no need for that now. Let her wait till he comes back from Italy. Then the other time I went to the house, and I said, we are waiting for the list. Me, I'm prepared. They want to go to the traditional marriage in your village. I started finding out what we need to take there and all that. She said, I don't think we will do that now, until I want my brother to be around before we pay the bride price. I said, so, if that's your choice, no problem. So all this while we've been going there, sending things and all that. All of a sudden, I didn't even know. I was not in the picture at that time. It was when she was on her way, because my immediate junior brother, didn't come home that day. He told me that he's going out, that he will come the following day. And I said, okay. By the time he came back, he now told me that this is what is happening now. That the dad drove her and the children away to take the children to my parents. So my brother went to their junction, not even their house. He met them at their junction. He took these children to park. They slept in the park in Edo City at Iratiri. If you go there, the people that paid the transport and all that. So she slept in the park with the two children. Then the next morning, she took the children to Benin. On getting there, she dropped the children at home with my parents. She stayed for some time.
For how long,
I think it should be. I don't think it's up to a week, because in the morning she left. In the morning, I left the children. She came back to maybe a week or so. I can't remember. So she came back to Abuja. So I now asked my brother, I said, why did you do that? I'm in Abuja. You didn't tell her to come and meet me. She said she refused. That they should not tell me. That they should allow her get to Benin first before they would tell me. If they have informed me, I would have gone and meet the father to find out what is happening. Why he asked them to go to my place this time. So, and I said, okay, there's no problem. She left the children. She will come. She came back to Abuja. She said she's working. Then later she will go back, stay like 2 weeks. She will come back just like that. until when they went to start school, when it was time for school. She was even telling my brother Desmond that how wish you can put these children in school. The day my brother told her that the children have started school, he said the first of all he saw the picture of them carrying school bag. And I said, how I wish my children are the one going to school as in. So my brother now said, that's the information I want to give to you. They started school. She was so happy that thank God they started. Let them be there. So she can have her way. Say she's working. So she can have her way, she can go to work. That her father asked her to go. That if she knows she's not going to stay with them at home, she should stop the work and stay with the children. Or she take the children back to my father. That's how they started staying there. And they started school already. So all of a sudden we were surprised. When she came, she went to Benin and said she wants to take the children. My father now said no.
After how many months?
That should be about 3 months. That should be about 3 months.
And within that 3 months, she has been visiting.
Yes, we visit. We spend like I think she visited them twice or so.
Within that 3 months, aside that period that she came.
Yes. She saw them when the day they dressed them up to go to school. She was there and everything. So all of a sudden she said she wants to pick the children. My dad now said no. That's not. They started school. If you know you would have allowed them to start school. That's how she started all this trouble. All I could see the other day, they dropped a letter in my house from Karo local government that I should come over and that she came to report me. I went there. I introduced myself to them.
Where in Karo local government?
At Ado.
Which department?
Social welfare. So I told them, first of all, I introduced myself to them that I work with FC Social Development Secretariat. So the man now said, you are even our boss, and you work, the law. I said yes. I said, but I know why you invited me here. And they said that the children are. I said, one, are the children in my custody? He said no. Then secondly, when she took the children there, did she inform me? They say no. I said, so why do you call me here? So let her go to social welfare in Benin. She's the one that took the children there. Let her go and tell the social welfare in Benin and say she has come to pick her children, and they refuse. Then they will explain the reason why they refused giving her the children. So her dad was there, her mom and everything, they were there. So that's how I left. I told them, and they said that I'm right. So I left the place. It's just that my dad called me, Isa called me that this is what is happening, and my dad said I should be the one to represent because he can't come all the way from. Even the last one she went, that she wants to take the children. She was still insisting that she wants to take the children. The reason why they didn't give her transport, because my dad has retired. She will go there unaware. She won't tell anybody. Maybe she will inform Desmond anyway, but she won't tell my dad. But my dad still give her money for feeding, as in to buy food and give her plantain and all that. So I don't know. So that's just it. So everything what she's saying now, I don't know. Even when we went to social welfare, she explained everything. She said the reason why she said she don't want us to pay the bride price because she don't want us to keep her down. That whenever she wants to marry, I have the record in here with me. When she was talking, I record everything she said. She didn't know. That's the reason why she did that, because she don't want my brother to pin her down. Okay. Is there any other thing you want to ask me?
Is it true? Did you voluntarily give them the children?
I took them there because the parents has been disturbing me that they've missed the children, that they want to see the kids. So I took them there. Initially, the first time I wanted to take 1 week off from my work to take them there. It was because of the pressure the parents were giving me, like they want to see the children, they want to see the children, they want to see the children. I went to her to her house to inform her that this is what is going on. She told me that she was going to call her parents and tell them that they should forget about that. She asked me that if it was me, will 1 week be enough for me to spend with children? Why will I say I want to go to the parents' place to spend 1 week? I told her the parents has been disturbing me. She was the one that told me that we are not going anywhere if it's just for 1 week. That when time was enough, then we can go. The parents has always been there let's come to the village, bring the children for us. We want to see the children because my dad refused us going there 2019 December. You understand? So when the opportunity came now, I took them there based on agreement between myself and Desmond. I was not aware. Desmond was even now they are saying that Desmond was the one that told me. I was coming back from work one blessed evening with my friend. We're inside the taxi coming back from work. When I called him myself, the Desmond, I was telling him, your mom told me that the parents are now going to school. He said, oh, that he hasn't even called them since 2 days. So he was not aware of that. I was even the one that told Desmond that the mother said the children are now going to school. Now he's saying he's the one that told me.
The issue of social welfare, Benin. Who went to that place?
I didn't go to Benin. I went to social welfare in Karo local government secretariat at Ado. That is why I went to. Do you understand? Because when I went there, she said I've been visiting them for like 2 weeks or since I didn't go there. The only time I went there was I went there and I was leaving. I told them that I want to go back with the children because when I was going, what I discussed with Desmond was I'm going to drop these children for your parents. Since the opportunity has come now for them to spend time with the parents, I'm going to drop the kids with the parents there and come back. But I will come back in 1 month time to pick the kids. But now he's now turning the table round to my front, telling the family something else. Opportunity came for me to take the kids there. I got a job. My mom that should be there taking care of the kids has to be away for 1 month. So I said, okay, this is a little opportunity that comes now. Let me use it and take the kids there. And my dad was like, don't go. Stay and take care. I said, okay, if I don't work now, who is going to help me take care of these kids? I have to work so I can get money to take care of my kids.
You mean they're not taking care of you people?
What are they doing? She only comes money once in 3, 4 months to bring 1 carton of Indomie, 1 roll of pick milk and the rest of them. You understand? That is the only thing they do.
So what do you want now? What do you want the ordinary president?
I want to take my children. Like when I told the father, I said I'm not dragging the kids. The kids still belong to this family. But what I want is for the kids to stay with me. I only brought them here. Desmond is just turning everything just to paint the thing, to make the family, the case look good to their family. Now to make me look bad.
Okay. Did you at any point in time tell them that your father sent you away? Wait, did you at any point in time tell them that your father sent you away with the children and you had to sleep in the park?
Okay, fine. On that case, when I was going, I called Desmond. This is the issue at hand now. I will be going to work. I'll be resuming to work next week, Monday. This was happening on Thursday. Like the day I was talking to him was on Thursday. So I had to resume work on Monday. Do you understand? Now, I'm resuming. My mom has to take care of these kids while I'm away. But since she will not be around for this time, let me use this opportunity. Since your parents has been disturbed, I told him the time I wanted to go for the time I wanted to take 1 week off. Send us transport. Let me go. I met her in her house. She was there. Her husband was there. The immediate younger brother was there. When I told her that I wanted to go to their family because the parents has been disturbed, she told me that what she asked me actually, well, why will the parents be disturbing me like that to come? I said, okay, that is it. They have been disturbing me to always come. So I want to take 1 week off and go and spend, because she asked me how long will I spend. I said like 1 week. She said I'm not going anywhere. You understand? That I will not go anywhere. That she will talk to the parents that we are not going that we are not coming there. That was how that 1 week stuff ended. Now that the opportunity has come for this 1 month stuff, let them go and stay there. I didn't discuss with anybody. I only discussed with Desmond. Now, when we were going, I told Desmond, let's tell, because they normally call her sister. So I joined them in calling her that sister. I said, okay, did you tell sister? She said he didn't tell sister, that he told only Uncle Blessing to come pick us up. But he hasn't even tell Blessing the person he's coming to pick. He said he told Uncle Fred, the other brother too, to send him some money so that he will pay to the park. Fred sent money to the park according to him. That Fred sent money to the park, but not knowing what the money is made. He just told Fred that someone is going to the village. Okay, Blessing, you're going to pick somebody for me. Who is that person? He didn't tell Blessing. It was when Blessing, later in the night, when Blessing was coming to pick us, that he said he now told Blessing that we are the one he's coming to pick. Okay, why are we living in the night? I said by next week. He told me that don't worry, tomorrow you people are go. Before you know, he said arrange everything. Immediately, we just arrange stuff.
At what time?
In the night, on Thursday, I've forgotten the date. You understand? On Thursday, he called that we should start arranging our stuff. It's okay. That by Friday, I called him on Thursday. Friday, I'm going to make the girls' hair, back, clear the boys' hair and all of that. We arranged our stuff. On Saturday night, Blessing came. Because he said it's Blessing that will take us to the park. I don't know where they normally enter the park. So in the night, by 7 p.m., Blessing came, called us that we should come and meet him at his former place of work at U-Turn, Masaka. My younger brother carried my bags with my kids that night. He said we should go to the park, go and stay in the park.
Why that night? Why in the night?
Okay, why in the night? He said if we should stay there from Masaka to Area 3 in the morning, that time will not meet because they have not really, there was still an interstate movement. Yes, COVID time. So if we should stay there, maybe we will not get enough bus on time. So we should go to the park that night and sleep over so that in the morning it won't be there won't be so much stress in the morning, that Sunday morning. So we should go to the park that night and sleep over. Then Sunday morning, it should just be easy for us to take a bus and go.
So you people slept in the park?
Yes, we slept in the park there because that was what he told me. My mom came back and saw me arranging everything. She was like, why today? What happened? I said that was what Desmond asked me to do. That he said we should go because if we should be going from Masaka to Area 3 that morning, it will be late. So we should just go there. There is no much box. They don't allow travels that much now. So we should sleep over at the park there. The next morning, then we are leaving. But now he's now turning the table now to me to make me look bad.
Please, just a few questions I wanted to ask. First, before now, who is taking care of the upkeep of the children? That's one. Is the money sent to you directly? Is Desmond responsible, or is it sister that is responsible, or is it the father that is responsible? Who is taking care of the children? Then secondly, that work, are you still doing the job that you said was the reason that you left that place, or you understand, or was there any issue?
Okay, firstly, concerning the upkeep, the kid has been with me. Do you understand? Like I said initially, she normally come like 2 to 3 months sometimes to bring carton of Indomie, roll of milk, sometimes biscuits for the kids. You understand? And like she said, the younger brother from outside do bring tin milk for the kids. How many times they brought the milk? Twice, the carton of milk.
Within that 3 years?
Yes, twice they brought that. It was 6 in one pack, in one carton. The tin, 6 in one pack. It looks like Cerelac, but not Cerelac. That was what the brother brought. And she comes once in a while to bring Indomie, roll of milk.
How many roll?
Like sometimes he brings like 2 roll of pick sachet and Milo. Sometimes 1, depends on how she can afford. Do you understand? That is what the children has always been with my family since then. You understand? Desmond himself, since I came back to my family house, he has only sent how much? Like twice. He has sent. The first one was 10,000 naira. He sent to me. The second one was 15,000 naira. Last 2 years December, that he sent that 15,000 naira. Since the kids has always been with me.
So since you gave birth to them, you cannot say it is them and their family that have literally been taking the financial responsibility of the children.
They have nothing. You understand? Nothing. If I have any issue, like, okay, I'll call Desmond because he's the only one, he's the one I know in this. I'll call him. This is what I want. Please, can you say? He will say he doesn't have any money. That he doesn't have any money. Okay, he will try and talk to the elderly ones to see if they can do it. He has only sent money to me twice, 10,000 naira. And 15,000 naira that year, last 2 years we're talking about, twice. But they're not making me look bad in everything now. I took the kids now out of willing, like with my pure heart, so that they can spend time with the parents, because the way of they were disturbing me. They want to see the it's okay for peace to reign.
This matter get as a bill, but I want to ask questions. From what sister said, she said her father gave your father money to go to the village and get the list. I want to ask, sister,
Sorry. Meanwhile, what she said was her father was the one that went to their own. Okay.
No one went to anything.
No.
I said what
So-
I said before was the parents came for their son's marriage in 2018 December, for their son's marriage. That was what they came for. So from the marriage, they now came to the family house to discuss with them and tell them that they are going to take us to Benin City.
So what I'm now asking sister, since daddy gave her own father money to go to the village to get the list, did the man go to the village and get the list? And if he get the list, what happened?
They didn't bring any list to him. They didn't bring any list. The next thing they said she said she cannot do traditional marriage. We can't do traditional marriage for Desmo. Let Desmo come. She want to see her husband when she's doing her traditional marriage. That was what she said.
Now, what effort, you as a sister, what effort have you put in place to see that the two come together? Because let's tell ourselves the naked truth. Me, my daughter is in overseas, but I know that I didn't allow her husband to stay there and do anything here. Instead, don't do anything, but let two of them live together. It's better that way. Any day they are ready to do anything, let them do it. But you see, this morning, there's issue that, because it's matter that brings matter. There was issue that we read this morning. This morning, somebody texted me what happened. She got married 29th of December. And that husband of her was in the UK, and the person died 2 weeks before the traditional marriage. They hide it from her. They didn't tell her until after the burial or after the marriage. Now, it was yesterday they broke the news to her. Now, yes, today is 3 weeks of that marriage, the traditional marriage. But it was yesterday they broke the news, because yesterday they buried the man in UK. Now, what am I saying? If your brother is in overseas, and during the time he was around, he came close to this, they became friends, and something good happened. Now, as it is your responsibility to press that, see that things work together. Because for your brother to stay there and engage this girl, do the traditional marriage and everything, then she is here. When is he coming home? That one, he is the only one that had the final say, because he knows his rules and regulations and how to move. Anyone that cross to go to another man's land don't have 100% right to move at will. Is that country determines when and how to move. So my concern is about the marriage. Is the marriage still process is still in place? If it's still in place, how far? Because that's where I want us to understand before we now come to issue of family. Because at the end of the day, hear me well. You see, this thing should not be a quarrel. It should not be an issue. Because the family, God has brought the family together. Nobody should take, offense for any reason whatsoever. Put yourself in this little girl's shoes. This is my position. And she should also respect everybody, irrespective of what happened.
Okay. What Daddy just said now concerning what are we putting in place right now? My brother is fully, ready. I don't know for now between both of them because of what she's saying. So it's just that he does not have paper yet. If he has his paper, he would gladly take her and the children along. That is certain. That's why you see my parents said they stood their ground to say, let them pay a bride price. Then start pursuing how they can meet with him over there. When immediately the paper comes out, that's how they will go. That's for that. I just want to answer that aspect. Then the one she was saying that she came to me and said she wants to go, that my parents said they should come and visit. Her dad travel. I'm a mother too. Her dad travel. She now told my parents that she's coming to Benin without telling her own father. She came to me and said she wants to go to Benin and see my parents. That my parents said they want to see the children. I said, okay, is your daddy aware? He said, no. Who is aware? He said, our mother. So you want to travel that long distance with these children without telling your father? I said, look at me. I'm a mother. I will never tolerate so. Do you tell my parents that you didn't tell you are not going to tell your parents? I said, no, I will call my parents and tell them the reason why I stopped her from taking those children there. That your daddy travel and you want to take the children without telling your father. What kind of silly mistake is that? Ask her, she's here. That's what I told her. I said, no way. I've cancelled that trip. You are not going. Keep these children here. If your daddy is around, if you know, you will tell your father. If your daddy agree, that you should take them there. He say, the Papa and Iye want to see. I said, no. I will call them and tell them that your daddy is not aware. So therefore, you're not going. Please stay with your mother. That's for that aspect of it. That's the reason why I said she should not go. Not because of, taking those children and all those kind of things. It's because she wants to go without telling her father. It's only her mother that is aware. I said, you can't do that. You are taking your father out of it. It's not right. That's for that. Then the aspect of the feeding. Ask her. Two of my brothers, there are three over there. Desmond is our last one, is the last. The other two, they came. One came in August. The other one came in between November, December. As they enter, they will go and see her. We'll buy provision. Ask her, in my house, only God bear me witness. Even if it's one mood I have in my house, whenever she called me that food has finished, I'm ready to share my mood into two. I'm just using that one as an example. That's not what I give to her. I know what I give to her. I know how many times I've sent food stuff to her. I know how many times, even when she travel home, I know what my parents will give her to take for her parents. I'm surprised she's saying that I take one what is the carton of Indomie. I think people in our compound, they will testify this, what she's saying now. Maybe if you go and ask, except if they go and tell them, this is it. God bear me witness. If I lie, let God judge me. How I've been taking care of these children. Sometimes they will tell me they are not feeling fine. I will go and get them drugs. I will tell them, take them to the hospital. I'll go and get them. Say, what did you give? I will ask them, what have you given them? Say it's paracetamol. I say paracetamol. Sometimes I will buy drugs of 3,000 something. I'll go and meet a specialist. I'll tell them this is what is wrong with them. I will buy and go and give to these children. Give to her. I'm surprised she's saying, this is what I do. But it's only God that will judge between me and her if I'm lying or she's the one lying. Then, the aspect of the other of my brother, the two of them, they came. The time they enter, the same thing will go there. I'll take them there. They'll buy clothes for them too, for the children. She's saying that my brother only sent 10,000 and 15,000 to her. My brother told me, and I know, he used to send for the dad. There was a day he sent money twice to the father. He sent 10,000 anyway to the father. The father would say, I'm not at home, that he traveled. that will get across to them. Then, when she gave birth, because they are staying in one room, at that time she gave birth. I will not call my brother that the way it is now, I call the senior one among them there, that we have to raise money. This room that they are staying is too tight, too small for all of them. There are three. She and two of her siblings and her father and her mother. Then with the twins, I said it's too tight. Okay. In one room. So then my brother and I said, okay. In that compound, about 2 rooms were still vacant, close. The same room close to. And I said, okay, since there's a room close, it's of her to go another place and rent a house. Let her move in. So at that time, my brother, they don't send 40,000 naira to them. A room is 36,000. They don't send 40,000 naira to them. And I said, okay, I have extra big phone. They can come and pick that one. Before, the father now said the caretaker of the house they were having problem. I don't know what really happened. They now said they're going to pack out of that house. That the father now said he's going to add that money to what he has to go and get another place, which they did. They are now staying in a room and parlor where they are now. It's from that money. So I don't know. This one that she's saying that my brother does not send, we know he's not working. But the other of my brother supports, even their school. He told him, he brought some money, that's the death month, while the senior brother added, and they paid these children's school fees, almost 100 and something for them. I'm surprised that she says she's not aware. But there's no problem. After this scene now, I have some recording I will want you people to listen to. The aspect of her father did not drive her from the house. By the time you listen, my brother recorded it. You know, their phone is on, most time.
It's a normal thing for one to give birth in the house without marriage. So it's a normal thing that the father, it's possible that the father actually drive her from the house. And so that is, we should talk about the way forward now. What's the way forward? Are you people really ready to marry her? Is your brother ready to come back, or she should be with her children pending the time the marriage will take place? Because they are too tender.
Please, I want to add to what Barrister Ogo said, and also building on what Daddy Scaffold said. And if you remember also during the first session, the ordinary president said his interest first is the children. And in this program, over the period, if you are listening to it, when issue of children being separated from mother comes up, Brekete family does not really tolerate, because ordinary president really believes in the bond that a child and a mother shares. You understand the impact the mother can make on the child. Now that the scaffold also said something about these children have brought the family together. We are not looking at the interest is not for any separation or for any problem to happen going forward. So what I need you to understand, Ma, there was a comment you also made about when she said this, when we finish. I want you to understand that as she is already, she must be depressed and frustrated. Because it is not easy to be a single mother to one child, not to talk of twins. You know you said you are a mother, but I want you to still look at it from that angle. You must also realize that in marriage generally, relationship, she's coming from a different background. Desmond is coming from. So the way you people do in your family is different from the way they do in their family. So first, that she even said she was going to Benin to see Papa and Mama, and she didn't tell her father. See, me, I'm already looking at that angle in her mind. Do you know it's possible her father will tell her, because I've seen it happen. Her father, Barrister Oga, her father may not tell her not to go. It's possible her father, she would have told her father will say, okay, you feel go, but not tell them, say, I know, say you go. Do like saying that for my back, so that they no go, they feel, say, I don't give them my pikin be that. You know African culture and our pride. I've seen it happen before. So it will be a plan that, my father did not know, it's only my mother. We've seen it happen, especially when pregnancy matter, all these things. Because the father has to protect the integrity of his own family also. I don't know if you understand. So at that point, for me, I'm just trying to also bring out a little fault that you made, even though I don't want us to dwell on it. Since she told you she has told her mother, I feel you should have just confirmed from the mother. Mama, they said you are aware of this thing. Okay, and since it's not another place she's going, it's your parents' house. For me, it's even somebody that loves your family, that have the interest, that will say, let me be bringing. We've seen people that they impregnated them. They don't even want to see the future in-laws. So please, I want us to look at it from that aspect. She may have done some things wrong, yes. You people too, you've not tried perfectly 100%. Let us look at what is the way forward. Barrister Ogo asked, are you people still interested in this? And if she's a young lady like some of us too, I am sure for her to come here, for her children to be there, I don't think she's saying they should end the relationship or they should. She's just trying to say, can we see a way of putting things straight and let's do things properly? But most importantly, that the children will not be with her. No, I think it's wrong. Yes.
Finally, let me quickly say, based on what my sister has just said, this is more of a warning to Nigerians. You see, this attitude of when something like this happens, everybody takes side. It's very, very, very bad. Why do I say so? Most of us don't even remember where we're coming from. Most of us don't even remember our background. Most of us don't even think of tomorrow. You understand? Because they say if you want to pinch somebody, pinch yourself first. You understand? Then that will give you the way to go, whether to step back or to go ahead. Now, like we are saying, is a young lady. Yes, it's condition. Let me put it this way. We are not hiding anything. It's condition that brought this thing to this level. You can't tell me that if the family is balanced and this thing happened like this, it will go this way. It will not. And that's why I use my own daughter as an example, that it cannot happen. So now, because my sister, of a truth, what I expected you to do is how to embrace this little girl, to take her like your own daughter and give your brother the warning and the best way to go. And not issue of you bring this one, you bring this, you do that. You must thank God that you have your mom and dad. And let me be honest with you. I'm going to give you 5,000 naira transport. Why am I doing that? For her to have the mind to carry this children, take the risk, and is obeying the instruction of her husband in overseas. Hell it. Because he said, my husband said, take these children, go to the park. They moved at night. When they early in the morning, which everybody know, because I know I sent somebody to Owerri that period. It was at as early as 4 a.m. they left that pandemic time. So if somebody take this kind of risk because of children or because he want to maintain relationship, we must applaud that person. We must appreciate that person first before we go into any other thing. I'm now looking at the risk she took. Whether mommy is aware, whether daddy is aware, whether sister is aware, whether nobody is aware, but she took the highest risk to carry these kids to Benin, no matter who is taking them. What I'm saying in all is we should begin to understand what our families, our tradition, and our culture is all about, so that we'll not be blaming people. When you find somebody in a situation that is not supposed to, you need to reason properly to see her own side of it. Don't take side on the other side just because she finds herself in a tight corner. Thank you.
And the children can still be with her, and you people will take care of the school and still take care of them. That's the point I want to make. That they are with her doesn't mean that they are no longer your brother is not the paternity, the father or the biological father of the children. So they can still come back to her. Then you people will still look for a good school here. Then they will be under her custody so that she will take good care of them, because the ordinary president normally says that nobody will take care of a child like the biological mother, and they are too tender. They are still just 3 years old. Nobody is denying the paternity of the children from you people. So that when they grow up, even if the marriage did not take place, finally, the children will come back to their family house.
Let's hear from her husband, because he has been raising up his hand since. Please, sir, introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Clement Agbonze. Husband to Cynthia Ifweko. You see, this whole issue, I don't think we'll even drag ourselves to this place because I needed personally, I'm in-law to the family, is just peace. I spoke with the father one day on the phone and I said, you come over, let's talk one-on-one. If you need me, I will go and get the children for you. Not even going to welfare. I will speak to my in-law that those children, they are still too small. They're supposed to be with her. You understand? That they are supposed to be with her at that age. I called her too while she was in bed. I said, why flying the road like that? I said, that's a stupid act from you. That's why I told her. I said, why flying the road? Going that. I said, if you come to me, I will go and bring the children. Even as I'm still standing here now. If you give me tomorrow now or this weekend, say, go and bring the children, I will bring the children. All this issue will die off. Let us stay with the children. Then we start doing every normal thing we're supposed to do. All this talking will not solve matters. Bring the children, let the children be with the mother. Then from there, we go on. We plan other things. So that's just what I see in it. So this way, carrying to welfare, coming here, going there. No. Just tell me, I will go and bring the children. I will drive down, bring the children here, myself. Hand over the children to her. Then we start doing the family should start taking care as they are taking care before. Every other thing. Instead of dragging ourselves here and there. These ones are no issue.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's not as if we don't want the children to be with. I'm a mother. Me, I don't even want, like me. For you to tell me, if you are telling me to give you my children, I prefer to stay in the house there than to allow my children, that I should go and leave my children in that house. That's me. That has been my law. But the aspect of it is not as if they don't want to give her children. It's our children. All this while we have been flowing together. All of a sudden. It's not as if they don't want to give her these children. The reason why they said no for now, you make it complete. The Desmond, that is the person that owns those children, the father of those children, is because of what is on ground, how the father has pushed her out with those children. So now she has said so many things to him that this is what is happening at home. So now the fear.
People paid 40,000 for her for accommodation. So how did the father drive them? Yeah, that's a question.
Yes, that's first time they paid 40,000 naira. The father added to his own money and rented a two-room apartment. So the aspect I'm talking about now is it that the same our parents? It's our parents though, not taking those children back to them. But what's the assurance that such thing will not happen again? And they will not say, okay. And meanwhile, apart from that, the reason why my mom is not saying no, that she does not want the children to go back, let them not go and be maltreating them and all that. Let them not go and be maltreating them, is that because when the children came, there are so many things that they were doing that my mom does not like. Like anybody they see eating, they beg food. My children has to put them together. Then there was something that the girl was doing that my mother were praying about it and make sure those characters has to go.
Please, it's not that I'm talking too much. At this point, her husband had wrapped up this matter.
Yes.
So, Barrister Pamela, yes, sir. Ordinary are giving you the power and authority to decide.
Okay, viewers, we excused her to call her parents, her dad and her mom privately and brief them of what is happening before they will get back to us or before we'd hear their own side of the story. Okay, sister, welcome back. We just discovered that her dad is around. Yes, so let's hear from him if he has anything to say before we hear what daddy and mommy has said. Thank you very much. Sir, may we know you? What is your name, please? No, sit, please.
My name is David Michael.
Who are you to her?
She is my daughter.
We are talking about your grandchildren. So we want to know, we want to hear from you too.
Thank you very much, madam, for giving me this opportunity. This is my daughter. So there was a boy that we are living together in the same compound. There was a guy that we are living in. Okay. We are living in the same compound with for at least about 4 or 5 years. So whenever I see him with this, my daughter, I keep on telling him that I've never seen our people say, I've never seen where we give a dog meat to guide. It will not be possible. You are a boy, why she's a lady? Please stay away from her now. And beside that, I want her to further her education. She was about to write her WAEC. I tell the guy, I don't want you to be disturbing her. I want her to further her education. When she gets up to the stage of marry, if she want to marry, then now she can marry. And every day, I keep on saying him and her. There was a day I was coming from market. We have one sharp corner that if you cross it, then you get our compound. They didn't know that I was coming. They were holding themselves. So I meet them somewhere. Both of them hugging themselves. I said, this month, you again. He ran away. And this one ran away also.
So then what happened when they gave birth? And
They give birth to the children. I welcome them. So I keep on nurturing the children. At the time, I saw this madam, because we are living in the same place formally. I said, since we know each other, and I never enter my house, I hope it's well. They say it's well. Say that this is my daughter. It is her brother that pregnanted her. So I say that I didn't know, unless as you are saying it now. So what's the next action? They say the next action is that they will marry her. I said, not even issue of marriage. I want her to further her education. But where is the guy that pregnanted her now? They say the guy is now in abroad. I say, sure. They say the guy is abroad. I say, okay, what do people want? They say they want to marry her. I said they should call that guy who pregnanted her. Inside my room with my wife, with one of my younger sister, they called the guy. I said, Desmond, this is what I have been telling you since. I don't want to see you with this lady. Have you seen what this thing has resulted in? He said, Daddy, please, he's sorry that he will marry her. I say, I don't want this marriage to turn to trouble. He said it will not turn to trouble. I say, I don't want this issue not to turn to trouble. He said it will not turn to trouble. So we continue living. They say that they would like the children to be with me. I say, okay. I called.
Sorry, who said?
This madam with her husband. So she delivered in one of my younger sister's place in Kubwa. They told me that I should bring them to my place. I said, okay, I will invite her. 2018 January. I told my younger one. She even said, if you people need her attention, that I should call her. So they bring the children to me. The next day, I called them. I said, the children is here with me now. They came. They pleaded. Say, even she that is here now, she say, this one is the only daughter that I'm having, even though she is the only daughter. So if somebody did this kind of thing to her, that she will not be happy, that I should forget and just take it easy, that her father sent her from Benin, that she come and told me that they are going to marry this lady. I said, okay. They bring the daughter. I continue nurturing the children. Maybe once in 3 or 4 months, they will bring this baby food. So she continue giving them. We have been staying peacefully. 2018 December, the dad called me from Benin and said that he will like this girl to know where they want to marry her and let the children also come and spend Christmas with them. I said, good and fine. I allowed them to go. 2019 December again, towards December, he called me. I said, Daddy, they spent 2018 December with you people now. Let them spend this 2019 December with us. He got angry. He offered his phone. So I called my daughter. I said, is this how the marriage going to work? She said that I should forget. So we celebrated the Christmas. Since then, madam, it has been cat and rat. Whatever I said, they never believe. The dad that always called us, every New Year, he will call us. that 2020 New Year, he didn't call. They were on their own. I myself are on my own with my family, taking care of the children. To an extent, madam, I asked this lady, I said, any drug that I buy for these children, just if I'm able to be keeping their receipt one side, I will be happy. As if to say I know that something is going to happen. So the mom said, no, why am I saying like this, that I should leave them? So I leave them. They have not been visiting us. They have not been taking care of the girl. I take care of her. I take care of the twins. We are 5 in number. I take care of everybody. I am just doing a small trade in massacre. Madam, at a time, this lady changed automatically. Charity, what's your problem? I won't know. What's your problem? I won't know. Anytime, any day, you hear her discussing with that guy over there. So I asked the mother, why is this my daughter behaving like this now? That is not how she used to behave. As if to say something is wrong with her. Whenever I call Charity, she will not even talk to me. The last thing I heard, madam, from that guy, one night, she didn't even know that I was coming. The guy was telling her that she should take the children to Benin to the parents if she wants them to marry her. I say, they should take the children to Benin if they want them to marry you. So the thing has become an issue of threat. Could you know that? She said that she's going to take the children to these people. I say, why now? If you want to take the children, it is between me and the family, as we have been doing. We will arrange the thing. Madam, she keep on, she don't talk to me in the morning, she keep on doing on her own. I don't know that even though the dad, there is always pressurizing her on phone, that she should bring the children, if she want them to marry her. She says she must take the children to Benin. I say, on what aspect? She say, they say that she should take the children. I say, okay, now see, it is not what we do based on violence. You should take the children to them. When they spend a lot of time, by that time you yourself, your mind will cool. I will know what is your problem. Then you bring the children back. She left.
Sorry, when did she leave?
You mean presently now? Okay.
When she took the children, when?
They left to Benin.
When?
Okay, it was around, I came back from village around May ending. So that should be around June. Am I right? Okay, ending of May. So at the time, she said that she want to go and bring the children back.
After how long?
After how long? 4 months. So she get there. The parents say that they have registered the children in school. That even though she will go with them, not now, it is after vacation. Is it not? What the heck? They agreed on that, so she come back. So after the holiday, January, I said, okay. Hence the school, I don't know whether it will be open on 18th May. Go and bring the children back. He went there. Madam, when she called me, I was hearing noise as if to say there is war. What is the problem? He said they say that she should go back before they will release the children to her. It is when the children finish primary school. I said, based on what level? Is that what we agreed? She said, even though this guy here now, that I've been telling her all sorts of words, says she should leave Benin, that they are not going to release the children, this and that. I say, on what aspect? Have that thing gotten to this extent? Madam, before 2 minutes, this young man called me and said, I didn't know it was him because I only have the wife number. So he called me. I said, good evening, sir. He answered me. He said, did I know who is talking to me? I said, no. He said, it's Baba Osamo. He called me and said, what kind of stupid act is that I sent my daughter to Benin to go and bring the children, that the children will not come back. And that is the reason why he decided not even to call me the other day, that we should go to hell. Person you have never seen for quite long. We have never get anything like misunderstanding. Look at the way he are talking to me. He off the phone. I say, let me call him back. He said, what will he do now is that he would like to see me one-on-one. Let's sit down somewhere and discuss. I said, okay, better. I traveled to village and I decided to spend this January. So because of the call he made, there is one of my cousin sister living in Kaduna. The next day I'll be going to Kaduna. I said, okay, let me join them so that I will come and see him as we agreed. Madam, very early in the morning, I made 6 missed calls. He couldn't pick the phone. And the number he used to call me that on Monday morning, the last number was 72. I still use that 72. Called him more than 6 times. My wife was even surprised. I say he's not picking. I say he's not picking. So I said, okay, hence this thing is like this now. You should start coming back from Benin because of the kind of threatening they are giving you, telling you that they will not give you the children, that whatever I want, that they will give me. I said, okay, let them not kill you. Come back and let's maybe take this issue to people who know better than us. They agreed based on marriage, but the marriage, they have never even said anything. I am here, madam, to say truth, nothing but the truth. I was hearing that they said they gave me money for...
To go and get list.
Madam, I shocked. If this is how human being is something to fear. Before heaven and earth, madam, if these people have given me Michael David, single kobo, based on that thing, let all my family perish. Madam, this...
Okay.
So they keep on saying that they have given me money. I called the mother and this my daughter one day. I said, okay, let's take it this way. If it happens that they even give me money for list, and since that time you haven't even asked me of the list that you give me money to go and collect, you were waiting for me. They married one Igbo woman Igbo lady who is the same local government with me formerly before they created Abia State. When they are about to go and marry the lady, they told me that I will go with them to their village as an Igbo man, and I know the village, that I will be their interpreter. I say, good and fine. If you want me to go and do that, I will do it for you. At the time they call me back, they say the marriage is taking place here. I say, okay, good and fine. They did their thing, madam, in a way that is supposed. So, but I don't know the reason why this my own have become a different issue. Dragging the children that have been releasing to you. You say you will marry, you have never married. You have never even done anything. I take care of these children for 2 years and 6 months before she left. And whenever they come, they see the children head. So why is the issue of dragging these children with me now? I said, okay, hence it have reached to this extent. Let me run to people that will help us. I went to police station Massacre, New Nyanya. They told me that the right place to go is social welfare. So, madam, we went to social welfare. We lay our complaint. They said they will write letter to her. They write letter to her. They invite her. They came. I came with my wife, with my daughter. Okay, so, madam came. They bring 2 of them together and asked her, did she know this lady? She said she knows the lady. How did you know her? She narrated to them smallly. At the time, she said she want to know the reason why they bring her here. So they said that she should explain herself. She said, this my daughter didn't even told her when she's taking the children to Benin. So she did not know anything about the thing. The reason why I said let's go, based on that, madam, when this incident happened, she was the one in front line. Anything that we have to communicate is through her. The father, we told her, even though sometimes he will call me and say, this is what is happening. She come for the first time. I didn't know their dad. And the guy that pregnant this lady for more than 3-4 years now, I haven't even seen him. So you are talking about marriage. If you want to marry her now, won't you come through good channel? Is this how you are going to marry her? So they say that they will not release the children, that whoever I want to go and meet, that I should go and meet, that any place I am going, that they are going to follow me, that whatever I want to do, I should do, that the children that not belong to me. I said, these children, I took care of them for 2 years and 6 months, and you do not pay me anything. And if I'm dragging these children now, will I release them for you 2 times? I don't know about that. What they are doing, they have been pressurizing this lady, giving her attack for her to bring those children. Immediately they bring those children, the guy over there stop calling her. She will call him from morning to night, he will not pick. The parents don't even care about them again. This madam, she came to my house, 2019. She brought this lady with those children back from Benin. Do you know that she couldn't enter my house? I was pleading with her. I said, madam, in-law to be, won't you enter house now? She said, no. I said, okay, no problem. She left. There was a day I wasn't around. They said she bring children food. Just this 2020. They asked her to enter house. She couldn't enter house. So I started thinking, if this thing is going to be reality, how will it be you come to your in-law's house? You won't even enter house for twice. So they have been telling the lady that they will not release the children, that we should go to hell. I said, okay, we will go and tell people who know more than us. Thank God you do not marry her. Thank God you do not give me anything pertaining her. So I don't know the reason why you are dragging these children with me. First and foremost, what I told them the first day they come, I said, we Igbos in particular, we don't marry outside. If you want to go and marry this lady, please, I will take you back to my kindred people village. There, that is where you are going to do whatever you want to do. If you want, I will bring my sister. She is there with my wife. They told him the same thing. So how can I come now and say that you didn't even approach me of marriage? You will now using Conway to just hijack the children. And you feel that you have gotten whatever you want. You don't even care for her. The school that she even promised that they will put her in school, that the way this guy spoiled her wasn't well. If it is them, they will not feel it very fine. So why are you now against me? That you say that you give me 10,000 naira money for me to transport myself and go village, and the 5,000 naira for village. Will even 10,000 take me go and come, madam? From here to Imo State. Will that 10,000 take me to go and come?
Sir, they said at a point they also gave you 40,000 for you people to get a bigger house.
God bless you, madam. I like that. We are 5 in number. I have 2 boys with this one, with my wife. We are living in one room, madam, for long. So I told her, I say, have you seen what you have cost now? I want you to further your education. And this is the situation now. They were there when I was saying this. We are living in one room, including 2 nurtured children. How will it be now? The boy there over there, when this thing happened, he even told them that he will bring money to rent house for them so that she will stay with the children. Madam, if it is bad, then I don't know. So I say, okay, let them bring a help. If they bring money, there is some rooms vacancy in our compound. I will now rent one for them, where the mother will even take care of the children, her mother. Madam, do you know, most of the people living with us don't even know that this girl gave birth to that. It's my wife. My landlady is a police officer, 3-star, madam. She don't even know that this lady is the owner of those children. They don't. If this girl want to leave now and go somewhere, the children will not even mind. They will not even care. But when the mom, if they see her tying wrapper or wearing dress, madam, cry, everybody will burst to cry. They want to follow her. Most of the people don't know that she is the owner. So I don't know the reason why this thing is like this now. They say they give me 40. They only bring 36,000 naira for me to assist and get one room and keep this girl and the children. Madam, let me shock you small now. I took this money to one of my guy from the same village. I say, I am leaving. This is the condition of this money. 2 or 3 days before I make my travel, hold this money for me so that I will not misuse the money. He agreed. At a time, things, because of I am not around, so the mom have been trying her best. Sometimes she tell me, Daddy, no, this one for children, no, this one for children, no. I will ask her to go and meet that my guy. To an extent, I say, thank God self that I keep this money, so let them be using it. Madam, that is the only money they give me. I don't know if that is how they are being married. I don't know.
And the son, the father of the children, has not sent 10,000 to you on different occasions, aside the one that the father gave you to go and bring list.
Yes. Madam, I was in my village because every January I have to travel to go and take care of my cashew plantation. It is because of this thing now that I haven't traveled. I was in my village one certain time. I had a phone call. I picked it. It was that guy. We greeted as we normally do. He said, Daddy, I said, yes. Please, I should give him my account number that he want to send money to me. I said, he said, yes. I said, okay. I gave him my account number. He sent 10,000 naira to me. Madam, long run, these people became broke. I said, this month sent 10,000 naira to me. And based on I am in village getting some money, I will not need this one now. Let me send this money to you. I sent 10,000 naira to you people back. That is the 10,000 he have only given to me. And this 36,000 naira. And madam, before you people, if they take this thing anywhere and these people give me 40,000 naira and 10,000.
Okay. Let's go, sister. Well done, ma. Can we hear the outcome? You've heard what Daddy said. So you called them. You called Daddy and Mommy over there.
Yeah, I called my dad. He said, if I told him that they've concluded that the children should be with her, I said, no problem. Let her come to, when she comes, she has to document it. Since they are already aware, yeah, there's no problem. Their children is with her. There's no problem. since she has told them before that she wants to take the children after they've paid, they've put them in school and all that, that she's working, she can take care of the children. But there's no problem. Let her come and document it. If that's what's the conclusion of, is okay.
What I want to say is very short. If Daddy had approved that the children can be taken back, I think from what Daddy said, that the last time you are the one that brought the children back from Benin, right? Right?
I came with his son.
Okay.
He came to pick us from the back to the house.
So now, you see, there's a problem already. And as it is, which I know that ordinary president will not allow her to go to Benin and pick the children. He will not. Now, we'll still have to seek for his approval. But if I'm to say, you will bring the children back to her, because you understand the risk she is now. For her to go there alone to take the children is very, very dangerous. And as far as I'm concerned, with my own little experience in this organization, our boss will not allow, ordinary president will not allow it to happen. So what I'm saying now is you people should put heads together on how to bring our children back. This is my own little contribution, subject to ordinary president approval or Barrister Pamela.
If the children are with her, who will be paying for the school fees and the bills of the children? The welfare of the children, because they are two and they have to be paying their school fees. Since they are able to pay their school fees there, they can also be paying their school fees with their mom too.
Okay. she said this time around is both from, because she actually boasted that she's working, she can take care of her children. My brother is not working over there. We can assist, there's no problem. He too, whatever he's getting over there, he can, maybe there should be a specific amount, he will be sending to them. So, no problem.
Concrete question here.
Thank you. Let them come.
Okay. Okay, the point I'm making is that the children should come back first, then let's continue from there. Because ordinarily, under the law, though we are making peace or this mediation, they are not supposed to be separated from their mother, from their biological mother, because they are still very small. So it's left for you people to decide whether you continue taking care of them as usual or you will not. That one is not going to be a problem. So, but I believe Igbo culturally, if you don't take care of them, you won't claim ownership. But let's not go there now. So it's left for you people. It's a family arrangement, and we still believe that the marriage will still take place if you people want. But let the children come back first. We continue from there.
Okay, I think I would also agree with what Daddy Scarford said. And I think every one of us here agreed with what Daddy Scarford said. That sister. That sister. Okay, well done. That sister, you would be the one to go over to your house in Benin to go bring the children. Because why we don't usually allow that is because for her own safety. Now that there's been a little bit of a misunderstanding and everything, and if you people want her to sign, yes, you can come along with any document you want her to sign. When you are handing over the children, you can even bring the children here. Yes, fine and good. You can tell us when you are when you're ready. We'll bring them. We'll be very much happy to receive them here, and we'll be very much happy to hand over them, because this is not the first one we received and handed over to the mother. So you tell us when you'll be able to do that, and would wait for you people in our ceremonial dresses. Yes, ma'am. So.
In addition, you know, her husband has told us here that once we say go ahead, that is ready to go and bring the children. Based on that, I think it makes it much easier for every one of us. Thank you.
So, sister, over to you.
What else do you want me to say? Okay.
When the children will be ready?
I don't, for now, if I'm not the one to go for now, I said maybe I'll tell them to bring the children down.
Your husband was volunteering to go.
What I really wanted to say is just that I will have said maybe this week we are entering, I will go and get the children, bring them down here. But because I will be on duty, you understand? So that's the only thing that will just slow the action. But once I'm off duty, let's say by month ending, I'll bring the children here.
Not ending far. Are we okay with the month ending? Because me, I feel month ending is far. It's far. Okay, specific date.
Wait, let me see.
Okay.
First is Sunday. 31st is Sunday. Monday is first.
On the 30th. So first, because it's Sunday, I can't bring them here. So on the 1st, that is working day, I'll bring them here.
So we all agreed 1st February. What date is 1st February? Monday. Do we give time or any time?
In the morning. As soon as I leave the house, I'll be coming here. I'm not going to work since I'm with them.
Okay, so 7 o'clock on February 1st.
You know our road. Hold up, my didn't delay, but it's Monday. I will be here. The day I promise you, you'll see the kids here. So if peradventure before then, I will still call you. That is it. But I know that day I promise, the kids are coming down here. That's just it.
Okay. 1st of February, we will be happy to 2021, which happens to be on a Monday. We would be happy to receive the twin. What are their names again?
Success and Dominion.
Success and Dominion. Ma? Now they are Berekete twins. We are expecting the Berekete twins on the 1st of February, which happens to be on Monday. Anything from 7 o'clock, we're expecting them. Is that okay? Yes. Say nay. They may have it. So, thank you very much, sister, for your time.
No problem.
You won't have any problem in your office?
No.
Sure?
No. I took permission before coming down.
If you follow, you go back.
No problem. I took permission before coming.
Thank you. Okay. Oga, we are so much grateful. On behalf of the ordinary president, we are grateful. Please, what is your name again?
Clement Agbonze.
Clement Agbonze.
Yes, please.
I hope I pronounced it very well.
Yes.
Clement Agbonze. Thank you very much. Thank you for your intervention. Daddy, Michael, Mr. Michael David, thank you very much too. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Blessing. You've heard what everybody said. You heard what the ordinary president told you earlier on. And Daddy, I forgot, how do you feel?
Mommy, I feel rejoicing now as if to say I am in heaven because I'm waiting to see this my grandchildren. Sure.
1st February, when the Berekete twins are here, you will dance.
God bless you.
What do you have to say?
Like, I don't really know. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I just want to thank the ordinary president, all of you here that are just here present. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you very much.
God bless you. I also send my greetings to ordinary president because I say, if I could not find my justice here, where will I find it? And by the special grace of God, madam, I found my justice. I am a good in-law to be to them if they want. But if you didn't want, madam, you people continue giving us knowledge. So, but I hope it will be well. God bless you.
Sister, hope we no offend you.
No, I'm okay. I thank God for everything. Thank God for
You're
this.
not angry.
No, why should
And
I be
daddy is
angry?
not angry.
No, no, no. I don't think he'll be angry. I don't think he'll be angry. If he's, there's no problem.
Well, thank you very much, sister. Thank you very much.
Honorary President has intervened. There's no problem. Now everything is here. So if there's anything tomorrow, we can call back here. That's my joy.
Yes, the door
I
is
don't have
always
any.
open.
They took me to social welfare. They are aware. Yeah, they are aware. This is more or less, a better place. So now I'm okay with it. We know that our children are safe. Anytime we want them, when he comes, meet her so they can come together again.
So our regards to daddy and mommy over there. Tell them we really appreciate their care and love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. We'll see you all in 1st of February. Okay. Thank you very much.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Please sit down, sir. What will be your name, sir?
I am Anche Simon.
Anche Simon.
Yes, sir.
Are you from Kaduna?
Yes, sir.
All the things where they talk for this interview,
Yes, sir.
they recorded.
Okay, sir.
I will go play them for TV.
Yes, sir.
Good. What will be the complaint with Karika?
Yes, I am a retiree, sir.
Your name?
I am a retiree.
A retiree from which ministry?
Federal Ministry of Police Affairs.
Federal Ministry of Police Affairs.
Yes, sir.
So, what will be the complaint, sir?
My complaint is that on 29th December, just this December,
Yes, sir. 2020.
2020, I wanted to travel home with my family.
Yes, sir.
So as we entered Akwanga, very close to almost the same
boundary
with Sanga local government.
Yes, sir.
I am from Sanga local government.
Yes, sir.
So I saw this Access Bank. So I decided to stop there to get some money. So if I enter the village,
at least you'll be able to use it for your family.
Yes, sir. So then I brought out my ATM card, and my ATM card is GT. Yes, sir. So when I went there, I slotted inside the machine, and the whole thing hooked.
You swallow them?
Swallow.
Just like this lady own.
Yes, sir. So I waited there for almost 20 minutes. Didn't come out. So I decided to go around and enter the bank premises. The securities were there. I told them my ATM card is inside your this machine. How will I do now? They say I should wait. Maybe if they come to load money there, they will bring my card out. I was there waiting for almost an hour. I couldn't see it. It was already late.
And you waited, they go long journey?
I did go long journey. And then I decided to say, okay, what do I do now? They said, the man said that I should wait until they went there to load money. I wait for almost an hour.
And how are we even sure they are coming that day to load money?
And then later on, somebody came in and went inside the other machine room. Then he came out and told them that he didn't see my card.
He entered?
He entered. He walked there, he even load money there. People were there, behind, outside there, withdrawing. Then they said they didn't see my card. I said, what do I do now?
This is a very good case
And
that can support all other arguments.
Then I know it was getting late. Already.
And your family?
I were outside there waiting. So I decided to say, okay, what do we do? Let me just go. Tomorrow morning I will come. So reaching, as I was going out of the premises, I began to hear a lot. 200,000, 150, because I retired and they pay me little money. So I kept that one just to pay my children's school fees. So that money began to enter like that until 8:30. They finished 843,000 naira, leaving only 180 naira for me. So there was no how I can do. I was looking for where to sleep. It was very late. So I saw one police with his own AK-47. And then he rushed to me that I should borrow him money. I said, look at me. I am standing here.
Wait, where did you see the police?
He was just coming from outside there. Outside there because I went out.
Wait, outside, but coming into the bank?
No. He was just going his own way. Okay. He just want me to help him.
Okay.
So I said, I have no money. This is what happened to me. He said, I should not follow that road to Sanga this night because there are pursuing thieves around. So I said, is that so? It's okay. What do I do now? Thank God my daughter knows somebody. And he found the person. He said he was within that roundabout at Akwanga there. Then he said, look, this is what happened to my father. What can you do? He said, okay, he will come and help me. The man came and called my daughter. We went and booked an accommodation for her for 2 rooms in the night. In the morning, he gave me 50,000. 500 naira. That I should go and get fuel and go to my village. I collected that money, then I left. So when I went back to my village, I couldn't sleep there. I came back in the morning and I reported the matter to police. Police now said, because that night when they withdraw the money, I discovered that they use ATM, use this POS. So I rushed down in the night, running around. Then I went and saw one POS office there, along Andahar Road. Then I saw one small slip. I have it here. I put it inside my district. So I took it to the police. They now went and invited the man. He said he was just doing his business and somebody came and gave my card to him to give him money. That was how he paid him. They went around all the POS office, withdrew the whole money. So they now say, okay, you are an accused now. What do we do to get the money? They began to prepare their own case first, that they would take me to court to go and swear an affidavit. So I waited there. They didn't do anything. But they said, they now advised me to come to my bank here in Abuja. In fact, I rushed to Lafia to obtain the affidavit there. No, I obtained this in bank statement. So I brought it. So they said I should come to my bank here. I came here and I met one Harrison at the bank there at
which branch?
Wuse there, near AP Plaza.
GT Bank.
GT Bank.
Near AP Plaza.
Yes.
And his name is Harrison.
Harrison is
what did he tell you?
Harrison said he gave me 2 weeks, a week. Then I went and spent that week. I couldn't hear anything from him. I was there yesterday.
Why you not collect his number? You should have collected Harrison's number to be okay.
So the man now, I went there yesterday. I asked him. He said that they have not verified what they have not finished their verification. That's why I thought of coming here. Please help me. This money I kept there was just for my children's school fees. And I'm retired. Where will I get money to pay?
Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the ones that have got access to this place to come and lay their complaint. Only God knows how many people. You see, at the talk I'm say we sabi copy, but we know they fit paste them well. Other countries where we copy this POS thing from, like India and co. You cannot use POS to defraud somebody in India. They go trace you. They go catch you, and the punishment no be here. They bring them here. Poor people where they suffer. Okay, look at this man. At this age now, this man go do fit do conductor. Now bricklayer ain't go fit do. And for you to know that he is a good father, other people go retire, they go give them that kind of money. They plan how to enjoy life, how to add new wife, how to marry young girl. This man removed a chunk of the money and said, this is for my children's school fees, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Well done, sir.
God bless you, sir.
I am proud of you as a father.
Thank you very much, sir.
Not every father will do this. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And sir, I promise you by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, you will recover every single penny.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Your sweat will not go in vain.
Amen.
By the grace of God,
Amen,
sir.
sir.
Please, sir.
God bless you, sir. God
You're my
bless you.
father. You're not supposed to prostrate for me, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're my father.
Thank you.
And even if you're no older than me, I am not better than you, sir.
Yes.
I'm just privileged to be here. God is only using me, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry,
Thank you
sir.
very much. Thank you
Sorry,
very much.
sir.
God bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
So, which day we say we go do that girl case? Monday. Please come back on Monday, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
God bless you, sir.
You will recover your money by the grace of God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adizat, take my daddy to the restaurant. Let him go and eat.
Thank you very much.
Where you dey stay for Abuja as you come for this complaint?
Gwagwalada, sir.
Gwagwalada.
Yes, sir.
How did you come, sir?
I entered the public transport, sir. Yes, I have some here. 500 naira here. I will take it. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Go and eat, sir.
Thank you very much.
Next. Is the government even functional? Tell me one thing where they work for this country now. Make we not deceive ourselves. Tell me one single thing where they work for this country. Apart from corruption. Corona. 3.5 trillion naira. 3.5 trillion naira, where their money come out from? If you share 3.5 trillion naira to 36 states, make you stock say make everybody must do one major project. In fact, the major project, we say each state, that money you divide it by the local government, by the number of local governments, and each local government, based on what they produce as raw material, you go to China, bring machines, and establish a factory within the local government, based on if na corn una they produce, make una get corn processing, where go they do flour, go they do chicken feed, where go they do, it will generate employment. Each local government will, 774 local governments, go get factory, and you give ownership of the factory to the local government. Any profit will come out, state government see their own, local government see their own. The village where this factory is situated see their own. You tell them, if you allow this factory go down, now Nasabi.
Everybody will sit up. Everything will work.
Or anybody where they catch say he thief money, you confirm say he thief money. You one afternoon you bring and come, you kill him for everybody presence. Make you see another person will go thief again.
Go to North Korea.
Make all of us watch out.
See North Korea.
Elder, the rate of robbery now. Hot afternoon then they rob.
Yes,
You enter taxi now. Yesterday I sent my mind no fit rest. I had to call Akaramakala to get me break at a family taxi.
I spoke for him first.
You?
Yes, sir.
You go come, we go share drop this thing, share your experience. How your own take happen?
On Monday.
Can you hear him from there? Please come closer. Sit here. Sit down, sir. Sit down, sir. Your
Good
name,
morning,
sir?
sir.
Yeah.
My name is Ezebright, sir.
Yes, sir.
On Monday, I planned coming to this place.
Yes.
When I got to Bega, one of my neighbors that used to convey me down here said that he is still at a life camp, that he could not come to help me down. So I said that there is no way, because most of the times I find it challenging coming. I said it's better I go back. So I went to El Rufai bus stop at Sky Memorial. So some of the drivers that I knew, I told them that I'm going back home, that I don't have transport. He said I should enter, that they would drop me at their office, then I'll find my way. When I dropped, I was trying to look for somebody that will assist me down home. The first car came. I wanted to enter. One man said, no, don't enter. You might enter now, even as you don't have money, they will collect what you have, or they will enjoy you.
Instinct.
I did not enter. The second one came.
And it on the dark that time?
Yes, it was around after 4 to 5. The second one came.
Never dark.
First, the driver was not shadowing passenger. It was the person by the side. I said, how will this man by the side be shadowing passenger? I said, no, I will not enter. So the third one came. I entered. Though I didn't look very well. But when I entered, before we got to Galadima, one man said, this is the car that I wanted to enter, because most of the times, if I'm going out, I do dress well. Because of my dressing, people will be attracted to
you get money, they don't know it's in a package.
They will not know that I don't have anything. So a thought came into me that this is the same vehicle
Now I go
that I went to turn. When that thought came into me, I said, "Okay, I want to drop." The next person sitting by my side at the last door, we were 3 at the back, said, drop. Okay, you know they go again. I said, I just forget my second phone, make I drop. Immediately, I throw the first leg to throw the second one. He just push me, just do. I said, inside my mind, I said, thank God that I just used this traffic. I keep on thanking God. I waited for about 1 hour before I started looking for vehicle again.
One lady, Ojonuga, where they come my place. Thank God she no carry my small daughter. Her daughter come there. They she come, they don't allow her see me. So she around to 6, she they go. She enter motor. They strangle her or let her phone see beat her. Okay, one other woman die which day? Where they shook knife for breast. Another one, somebody they tell me yesterday, say one of her friends, have been a colleague, say they drag the thing. She no agree release on time. Say she dey hospital now as we dey talk. The insecurity. What I've been consultant I've been warning her since last year. Even I say the way things they go, insecurity, because how you go wake up, dismiss 200 soldiers at the same time? Are you crazy? 200 well-trained soldiers, just because you ate their allowances, and they say, "Oh God, we they suffer for this bush." You say mutiny, you dismiss them. These are people that can kill a human being with their hand. These are people who go fit use, they go fit crawl from here to Gwagwalada. These are people who go fit. Some of them are snipers. They fit stay on top of this tree for 3 weeks. The water no go pass one small ladder. The biscuit, these children biscuit, they go last them 1 month. After every 8 hours, now they go drop water from mouth. Make you just wet their throat. Then they swallow the biscuit, they go. And they did there until they get their target. These are people where federal government spend millions of naira to train them abroad. Then suddenly, because of one idiot that is a general where no merit the position. General where they don't politicize now. Before, if you see general, not general. Before, if general they here, they say I'm robber they there. He go start motor, they go, they face them. Not be this beer parlor generals where they go train station. To go occupy seat where poor people supposed to occupy. You sack them. Police do small offense. You sack them. What thing you want make you do? This now, if na person will join police like 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, I no go mind. Person will don't do like 18, 20 something years. You don't know any other work apart from this move, retreat. Then you say you sack him. This man get family. If you don't enter crime because of him, when the children begin cry, when landlord begin threaten them, some of them, their wives, after 2-3 years, they go run. Some go leave them with their children. Some go carry their children, waka. Then this person is abused gun. Maybe he get one other gun where he get officially nobody know. And he know how to shoot. Some say then they sack them without collecting the uniform, without collecting the ID card. We are in trouble in this country. Just people no one make we talk the truth. The truth go come out by itself. Truth be like mess. No matter how you cover them, it must. Who know the mess? Nobody. Anybody where they mess with us say know the mess. May they have person. Any motor when we say you no get separate boot, all this lift back boot. Person don't dey inside, he lie down. That way he increase volume. Now that time, na signal for them to move because you no go hear the sound. Bagulu, bagulu, bagulu. You go come on. Once he put the cable like this, you go lie down. You go put leg for back. You go this cable where they take they kill drug for Plateau and Southern Kaduna. Now so then go. Then the person who wait there with you, as this one they draw, they draw you too. This woman tongue will come out. He reach like this, way they extra outside. And then now that time I see say, human being they get tears will be blood. As she did sighted now, she did learn how to talk. She was lucky she didn't die. In her own case, after they say she don't die, with the cable self, now they push her out. Now somebody come help her. The cable don't cut deep. Person wife, person mama. God will see us through. Daddy, go and eat, sir.
Thank you
yes,
very
sir.
much, sir.
Yes, as you don't sit down there. Next, you are next. What will be your name?
My name is Eze Bright.
Eze Bright. What will be your complaint and where you come from?
I came from Niger State, Garam to be precise. The complaint that brought me here is about a farm I was enrolled on to work as a brooder.
Builder, a firm, a company.
A farm.
A farm.
A poultry farm.
F-A-R-M.
Yes, sir.
Poultry farm.
Yes, sir.
They call you, make you come in as a builder.
As a brooder.
As a builder. What it be?
A brooder.
Brooder.
Yes, sir.
A brooder means you they help them breed.
Yes, I brood little birds from a day old.
Okay, okay.
Under the feed.
Now the first time I hear the word brooder be that. When I go, but me, as I ask now, when they look me like say I be mumu. Brooder. So what can happen, sir?
So I was called by a vet doctor that have
by name who?
Benga, that I've been working with, because by virtue.
What will be the name of the farm?
The name of the farm is Ali Farm.
Ali Farm.
Malam Ali Farm.
Malam Ali Farm. Is there for Niger State?
Yes, sir.
Which village?
It's located within Sabu-Use.
Okay,
I can't
so
precisely say the village.
So go ahead, sir.
So I was called by that vet doctor named Benga. Because by virtue of my experience in Obasanjo's farm, he knows me that I can brood very well.
Pamela, we go call the Malam Ali now.
So when he called me, I said, yes, I will take it, though I wasn't close. I said I will take it because I don't have anything that I'm doing at that time. And the lady that I want to get married to did an operation, an appendix operation. I was in their village. So when he called me, I said I will go. I called the woman that managed the farm. That the
by name who?
Please, I don't know her name.
Okay. You have never called her by her name?
I've never called her by her name.
But you are, when I've been done, they communicate?
We communicated before I was enrolled in the farm. So when I called her, she said I should come. I got to the place on a Monday night. We could not discuss. She only took me to the hall, the brooding hall, where I met a man that wasn't experienced on the feed. The man had to put me through. So the next morning I went to her, I said, most of the things this man is telling me, based on my experience,
unprofessional
brooding is not done that way. She now said, yes, the man is only there on a standby until she gets somebody that can handle the hall well. So on the process of our discussion, because the vet doctor has told me the kind of person she is, that she is this kind of person that she doesn't want to take from anybody.
She knows it all.
Yes, she believes that she knows it all. And now when I had that knowledge, during our discussion, I put my phone on record. That Tuesday morning, I put my phone on record. The phone was recording. She was, based on what I record, she said that what they needed here is somebody that will work permanent. Or what do I think? So I said, I will check what the work is based on what you discussed with me, that what you people offer here for 2 weeks is 20,000, but you only enrolled brooders for 1 month. And I said, you giving me this appointment for 1 month for layers. It might not work. Layers should be between 1 month and 4 months for them to get to laying points. And meanwhile, this bed, according to you, this bed is up to 6 weeks. That is 1 month plus. That means I still have about 2 months plus to spend. But you said 1 month, fine. I will give a second thought to it. If I will be retained here, if I will work permanent here, or I will work as a brooder and go. That was what I told her. She now said, okay. So before that afternoon, I was seeing a lot of things in the farm.
Example?
That things like, once she has said this, it remains. Even if anything happens tomorrow, she will deny you. Especially when you tell her that, this is where things are going wrong. She will tell you, you shouldn't be the one that will tell me what is in the farm. You met me here. So when I look at that camera, I said, for my own job, I said, for my own field of work, not to be doubted somehow, I might not take this. I quickly went to her. I said, Madam, I've made up my mind. I would like to work here as a brooder and go. Let me just brood on these beds and go. She now said, okay, that she can only enroll me for 1 month. Sir, please, and please, what actually brought me here is, I've heard the way you handle people's situation. Things that is happening in that farm shows that that lady believes that she's untouchable. And that is why I said, the money is actually small. And it's not because of the money I came. I sustained a dog bite injury while on that farm. When I sustained...
They get dog inside?
Yes, they have a dog inside. And she was the person that brought the dog to the farm from all the inquiry I made. When I sustained that injury, the man that is taking care of the job, because the bite happened in the night. Everything that we agreed on...
Did they rush you to the hospital immediately?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
When we got to the hospital, the man that we met on duty that night, around past 10, I have every details of what happened there. Around past 10, when we got to the hospital, this Musa Yaradua hospital, Asabu, say, the man we met said that he cannot do anything except to take police report.
For dog bite?
For dog bite. He said he cannot do anything until we take police report. I said, Oga, please, my life is at stake, please. Because I was shouting when we got there. My life is at stake.
And maybe the dog no get
He doesn't have anti-rabies. So the man now said we will go and take a police report. The man that took me there, that happens to be the caregiver to the dog, said that is a military personnel. I never knew of it from Adams. He said it's a military personnel. The man now said, okay.
Maybe their woman husband na military man.
So I will come to that, please. Okay. So he now said, okay, since you're a military personnel, most times anti-rabies is always on order. We don't keep it in the hospital, but we only give you anti-tetanus based on this open wound, which he did that night. After that night, they asked us to come back the next day. We came back with the man that took me there, that happens to be the caregiver to the dog. We came back the next morning. They did, because anywhere he's going to, I want to go with him, because the man that administered the anti-tetanus last night told me, Oga, it's your health. Follow this man, because he might leave. Anti-rabies is not something you joke with. This man might leave and abandon you here. So if I want to go with him, because I was slipping my leg that time, if I want to go with him, he say, wait, Bright, wait, I am coming. A thought came into me, I should wait. Let me know if it is where they will ask me for my personal information. I will offer it. You are not my father, please. He said I should wait. Due to I'm limping like my leg, before I will know he will go ahead of me. I will still relax.
Make you go collect chloroquine injection, just give you yes.
So I relaxed. After everything, he came back. He was able to get anti-rabies.
According to him.
According to him, he came. The Baba.
You see where they write anti-rabies on?
No, it was the Baba that administered it, because that one is a different doctor. Because that one, the Baba said anti-rabies was supposed to be administered at the waist, not at the buttocks, so that it will penetrate well. So when he came back, the Baba
waist.
No, at my
abdomen.
Down to the abdomen. So when
Okay, go ahead.
When he came back with the anti-rabies, the Baba saw it. He said it's anti-rabies, so he went and administered it. He gave us an appointment, 2 days interval. 2 days I went back. Dito is something that I have passion for. I've been brooding for a very long time. I went back. I didn't even look at I limping my leg. I went back to the ore, and this is the same ore, the odor and everything which I complained of. Everything we agreed on is they will get me an accommodation, and they will. That was what she said, based on the record, that she will be giving me breakfast and lunch. I said okay. First day, second day, nothing is being done about it. I was still managing until this dog bite issue came. I still went back to the hall, working. She now resumed on Friday because she do go and stay like 1 week before she will come back. That same lady that managed the farm. When she resumed on Friday, I greeted her. She did not respond. And before she resumed, the owner, the rightful owner of the farm, is a 2-star major general. He came. When he came, the way the man looked at me, he said, "Mr. Bright, how are you?" "Fine. I've been hearing your report, especially over the mortality in the farm. Please keep it up." I said, "Sir, yes. It's a job that I have passion for. I've been doing it by virtue of my experience."
The birds wey they die before, they don't reduce.
They don't reduce. So the man said that I should keep it up. I said, "Sir, it's a job that I have passion for. And based on what I was told that they will offer, I accepted the money. Just to show you people that it's something I love doing."
Fast forward.
So he now said, "How have you been coping?" I said, within myself, I said, this is an opportunity to tell this man that actually I've not been feeding well. And coupled with the accommodation they gave me, is nowhere to be found. So I opened up to the man. He said, okay, before he go, he will call me. Before he left that evening, he called me. He gave me 7,000. He said, use this one to manage yourself. Add to what they will pay you. I said, thank you, sir. So I never knew the owner went and consulted this lady. Was telling this lady everything. Meanwhile, the lady was writing.
He did not consult her. He confronted her with the truth. With
yes,
what you told him.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So he went to the lady, not knowing that the lady has been telling him or giving reports that they do give me breakfast and lunch. The lady now resumed that Friday. I greeted her, not knowing that for her not responding is because of what I told Oga about my situation over there. She did not respond. The next thing I knew, he called the person taking care of the dog. He called me. Because the person taking care of the dog, they work together, hand to hand. He called me. He said, this is
now,
what... Now,
these kind of soldiers, when they attach to generals for life.
Yes, sir. I later discovered it. So,
they can even... Oga wife go give you pot, you go wash. She go give you pant and bra, you go wash. You go iron, she go enter toilet, she no go flush. Soldier, ma, sir, go and flush that toilet. Yes, ma. And they attach these soldiers to them for life. Yes. Yes. Even when they die, they will still remain in that house.
They won't change them.
I said, permanent. Now then go select who and who. That is your slave for life.
No wonder somebody they go salute
Statue. Where?
I'll send it to you about 9. He just if I go carry proof, go to do like this.
Soldier. Yes. So, finally, what thing can happen?
So, after that, he has called the man taking care of the dog, called me, said this is what Oga told her. I said, Madam, yes, I can't hide it. I can't be dying. And Oga asked me, how have I been coping? I opened up to her.
So you told her you did so?
I told her I did so. So she now came out. When she came out, she called me. He said, am I done with my work this morning? I said, yes, ma. He said, okay. He went inside. He brought 5,000. Meanwhile, I've worked for 1 week plus before the dog bite. He brought 5,000, gave me that this is my salary, that I should go, that my services is no longer needed. And before that day, on a Sunday, I decided to leave. Because when I see the whole scenario, I'm not feeding well, I'm coming from a far distance. The shelter is nowhere to be found. I decided to go. That Ali that they use his name to know the farm, he's not the owner. He's the person that started the farm from beginning, from the general.
Okay, so they use Ali's name as a cover.
To register.
Which day be that why they tell us say generals get money past politicians? Yes. Generals, military get, not generals, military generally, whether Air Force, Navy, then get money past politicians. Politicians, they learn work for where these military men get money. So continue.
So, before that is termination, I wanted to left on a Sunday. This same Ali called me. He said, no, right, Oga, I've heard about the way you work. And that is why Oga wants to fix the other farm. There is one other bigger farm close to us. And that is why Oga wants to fix that place so that you brood for him. Call Oga and tell Oga your situation, that he wants to leave. And
you get Oga number?
Yes, sir. So I now pick my phone. Because that day he gave me that 7,000, I was privileged to ask him for his number. And I now pick my phone. I called the general, the 2-star general. I said, Oga, this is my plight. I want to leave before I die. So he now said no, that I shouldn't leave, that he will see how to fix up things for me with the shelter, and based on what is on ground now, that he has closed lunch, that he can only be giving breakfast. I said, okay, sir. I was expecting within 1-2 days, those things will be fixed up before she now resumed. And
no, now, you see, did she give you 5,000, say make you go?
Yes. But before that 5,000.
Now, Ali tell you, say make you call Oga.
Sorry, sir.
Now, before she give you the 5,000, now Ali say make you call Oga, tell him the situation. And
yes,
after she give you 5,000.
Before she give me.
So finally, as you call Oga, you tell Oga the situation. Then waiting can happen when she can't give you the 5,000 naira and say make you they go.
When she resume.
She resumed. She give you 5,000. Please time.
Yes. When she after I called Oga that I wants to go, Oga said he will do something. Probably he might have called the lady. So when the lady resumed, that was when
Did you tell Oga you want to go, or Madam don't sack you?
No, Sunday. She will sack me on a Friday. She sacked me on a Friday. Sorry, sir.
Yes, she sacked you on a Friday. Then waiting happen on Sunday. This man is confused. Abi is trying to confuse some, but
what do you want? Sir, she sacked. Sorry, it was on a Sunday. I wants to leave. I just remember. That's why I said, let me check where I wrote it. On Sunday, yes. Sunday. It was on Tuesday. She sacked me. I just remember now. It was on Tuesday. The termination came up.
Because you see, this work where you see where they do. Every single thing where you tell me, they in my head. I don't need to write. Now I see people where they write for reference. And I read in between the lines of every single word. So please be careful. And for the rest of una, make una dey careful. If anybody try half of this, I will send them out because other people they outside will get genuine case. Oga, she sacked you on Tuesday. Then what happened?
I left. I called Oga that I have left. Oga said,
did you tell your guy you have left? Oh, Madam, don't sack me.
I told Oga that Madam don't terminate my appointment.
Okay, then waiting be in response.
Oga say now she bring me, and now she gets time to.
This woman, is she young or old?
Sir, she's old.
She's old.
Yeah, she's not married.
She's not married.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand? You know. So, what do you want?
Sir, what I needed is they should pay me off, then take off my treatment because I'm not done with the treatment. I only take 3 anti-rabies, and I've been struggling on how to take those anti-rabies. We remain 3. I was supposed to take the 4th one after 28 days, which elapses on Friday last week. Then the 5th one will come after 31 days. Then the 6th one after 1 year.
Do you have the general's number?
Yes, sir.
Do you have Ali's number?
Yes, sir.
Do you have Madam's number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me Ali's number. Barrister Pamela.
Yes, sir.
Collect Ali's number. Let me speak with Ali.
Please,
Which
can I on my
language?
phone?
Eh?
Please, can I on my phone?
Please, on your phone. Which language you and Ali take they communicate?
It's English, sir.
Okay, good.
Your NIN to your line. Please use it for each of your MTN lines. To check your NIN, dial *346#. Thank you.
Hello, Mala Ali. Good morning, sir. Sunana Ahmad Isa. My name is Ahmad, Ordinary Ahmad Isa from Abuja, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am the president and founder of Brekete Family and Human Rights Radio and Television, sir.
I know, sir.
Yes, sir. Ali? Bright don't carry complaint come against the farm where you dey, but it no be against you. He say you dey nice to Ram and you dey advise him as a father. He say he no
Yes,
get
sir.
problem with you. He say
Yes, sir.
even when dog bite him, we show him love.
Yes, sir.
But the complaint where he carry come now, if not even against the general himself, now about against Madam.
Yes, sir.
He say the treatment where he start for the dog where bite him, he never complete him. And now only 5,000 naira na him Madam give him.
Yes, sir.
So I beg Ali, I want make you call general now, or if you no go fit call am, me I go call general direct. I
No,
just say
I'll
make I call am ba.
I'll call her.
You go call
I'll
am.
call her.
Call am,
Yes,
tell
sir.
am say this matter don't reach my hand, but I no want make you go on air yet.
Yes, sir.
Waiting they supposed do. If them been they do unto other people they escape them. This one you no go they no go escape them. Make them do the right thing. We not say make them give them more than waiting he deserve, but make them give him waiting he supposed get for the 1 week plus when he don't work, and then make them handle in treatment. If not be so, plenty ears go hear this one.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, Mala Ali.
So, sir, if I want to get back to you, is it the same number?
This number, sir, na my personal number be this.
Okay, then the another thing, sir.
Yes, sir.
When the thing happened,
Yes, sir.
the man, he was not there when the thing happened.
The general.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I know.
Between him,
Wait now.
between him and the
He
manager.
even talk say the general they very good and generous. Say general even dash and 7,000 naira without he working for the general. He said general na good man. You too na good man. He say the pharaoh where they for that farm na that woman according to them.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So I beg tell the general say no be complain against Samo, but anything we concern that farm, if we want to talk and we must mention the general name. Thank you. God bless you. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I go buy you credit.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma. Waiting be your name, ma.
Ifedinko Bridget Ngozi.
Your name is Mrs. Ife.
Ifedinko Bridget Ngozi.
Where you come from and waiting be your phone number.
I'm living at Kubwa.
Waiting be the complaint where carry you come.
Ha. My daddy. It's my husband.
What do your husband do?
You can see I'm crying since for this, my sister, because it's like we are passing the same thing. I don't know why. If a woman is married, you will become a slave. They will not even care to know whether you are from somebody's womb as they are. So I met this, my husband, in 1998. 1998. In Lagos, number 3 is the street. That is where we were living. living with my mother, and the late senior sister with the husband is living in the compound. So he eventually came from Kano. That was how we met, and he told me that he liked me and he wanted to marry. He didn't tell me anything about friendship. The first day he saw me that day with his twin brother. So they were even rushing me, let me put it that way. They were blocking me as I was passing the corridor that day. And I looked at him and looked at the twin brother. My spirit said, no, don't go to this one. I now, responded to him. I said, who are you? He said, this is the senior sister. So he mentioned the name, Mrs. Kainebi, but she's late now. So that was how we became friends as young ladies and men. So as we were friends now, because he came down according to him that he finished school, he does not have job. And the brother that I was staying with, the senior brother in Kano, that is tired of taking care of them. They have trained them, finishing school. So for them to get job, no job in Kano. So he has to change base, coming to Lagos. And that was how I met. And I was working by the grace of God then as a young civil servant. Because as we finished writing my exam, I went to secondary commercial school. So as I finished writing exam, I got a job. Then we were not looking for money to bribe. It was just free, under platter of gold. So I got the job as temporary typist, which later I was permanent and converted and others. So as he told me his story, that he has finished school, he has no job, this is that, I said, oh, that is one of those things. Maybe your luck is not in Kano. Now you have gone to Lagos, God may do it. And true, as he clicked with me, God was marvelous. I gave him money to rent house. He rent a room in a Lukbeju. He was staying there. So, and we were, meeting together. So, eventually one day, the late senior sister, the mother and the most senior sister came from home. I came back from work that day. My mother was telling me that, Miss Mama with sister come, they come fight them. I say, fight you, how? They say that because I've gotten a baby before that, the brother will not marry me. I say, my mother now told them, say, woman no they chase man for our place. Say, now man they chase woman. And I told him the scenario that made me to get this my girl. Do I show you? This my first girl. The scenario that I went through. All this period that I told you I was schooling or working, I was a virgin. I don't know man. As at 17 years, I was a virgin. Because I told my God, I grew up with my senior sisters and the husband. They trained me like army people in the barracks. I was up and doing, so I never knew anything man. I don't have time for that. If you are a man, come near me, I will run speed. Because they will tell me, if man touch you, you don't get belly. So if you just come, I don't run. In fact, you will not see my back. So till I came to Lagos to stay with my mother, I was still a virgin. So this girl father, the same way he approached me too was the same way this one approached me. I want to marry you. I said, oh, this is what I told my God, that is marriage. So eventually he went for introduction. My people knows the father of the girl, so it's not a hide and seek game. And which I explained to this young man when he came. I said, I have a baby girl. Since then she was about 3 or 4 years. I said, so I don't want, in fact, I don't even want to marry. When I remember all those happened. So, and I said no, that he will not do that. That even himself, he has a baby girl in Kano. That Igbo girl gave him a baby girl. Say, but the lady has gone with the baby because he does not have job. I said, now, who won't suffer? So that was how we started moving together in Lagos. So I don't even know that lady that has baby for him or whatever. So, and they were not communicating again. He did not go to Kano again. He remained in Lagos. From there, we started moving, and just like that, until 1989. I took in for this my second baby. This is my first child for him. This is my first child for him. For this my husband. This is the second one, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So this 4 is for him. Why this is the one I got that time. So because as a virgin then, as I told you, as I took in, I didn't want to do abortion. I had to keep it. And already my people have known this man. It's just for me to deliver so that they will go and pay dowry. Unfortunately, the mother was the problem. The mother said the Asaba woman will not come close to her. And I asked Mama why. He said that the junior brother of the husband married Asaba woman, that the woman did not give them help.
Peace of mind.
So for that sake, that no Asaba woman, I said, Mama, I'm not from Asaba. He said, no, as far as you are, Asaba don't talk. So as a young girl, about 18 or 17, I had to leave with my baby. So I had to, as I'm working, because I got this job 1983. And I got this pregnancy of this girl that same 1983. So I delivered her. I was nurturing her with my money. The boy had never sent kobo one day. But which I never care. Because I know that God who gave me that job has a reason. So now for this one that I now married, we now continue until 1989. I took in. So as I took in, my mother was, sort of angry that he doesn't have job. So why will I go and start marrying?
More like a parasite.
Thank you. So and I told Mama, I said, Mama, don't worry that he went to school. So the future is bright. If he's not educated, it's when we'll start complaining that he will definitely get a job. So as God may have it, one of my boss then in the office, because I worked in account throughout, before I was posted out, as I converted and posted out later. So one of my boss, Oga Sada, and Hausa man, and I went to him. I said, Oga, please, my mother say this my friend that is coming to me, that he will not marry me, that he doesn't have job. So I don't know what to. He said, is that all? I said, yes, sir. He said, and you too, you want to marry you? I said, yeah, he's from my side. He's not a Igbo that rejected me the other time. This one is from Ogwashuku. So he said, Luku, Ogwashuku, Olona, we are the same thing. Oga said, don't worry, bring his name. That was how I gave Oga Sada his name. So even his letter of appointment today, if you look at it, you see UFS Sada. That is what they wrote there, because he could not put my name, he put his own name. So he called me. Madam Ngozi, I said, sir. He said, come and take. I went there, he gave me the letter.
So you got him a job?
Yes, sir. So they employed him as an assistant craftsman, level 3, because they can't employ graduates in the ministry direct, less commission. So they gave him that junior, and the man told him he should start converting gradually, so that is better than nothing. So I was very happy, and he too was happy. I took the letter to him at home, gave him on that December 1989. He was happy, and we were living happily. So eventually I gave birth. When I gave birth, those days they would stay 3-4 months without paying them salary, because they would say you must stay 3 months of hand. So when I gave birth, my mother came to do omugwo, and my mother was feeding us with her money, because then my salary was 131 naira. As at that time, this time I'm telling you. So my mother was feeding us too, because she was working too. So she was feeding us with her money. Eventually, when they paid him, instead of coming home to say, my wife, they have paid me for salary, he did not do it. He entered market. He entered market and bought and bought and bought and bought. In fact, my mother cried that day when he came back with all what he bought: iron, radio, in fact, on things that are not
unnecessary things.
They are not relevant. So my mother was like weeping, saying, this man did not even value his what she did. He said he will come home and say, my wife, they've paid me 10 naira. You enter market and squander the whole money and came back. In fact, that day he pleaded and pleaded and pleaded with my mother that he's sorry. Okay, so from that day...
Now, from that time, you suppose get signs, say this one no get plan for life.
Exactly, sir. Since that day, I now knew that, hey, my enemy has entered one chance again. So eventually, I delivered this girl. By then, I know he was not working when I met him, so he could not even pay dowry or do anything. But 1991, the father was alive then. The father was a very good Christian. So the father persuaded me that, please, come, let me go and know your people. So, which we went home, which I sponsored the journey, because I was...
You sponsored the journey?
I was working in account then. even with my meager level, we're getting something.
And he's working in an account now, they thief money small.
So, in fact, that was how we went home, and we went to my village with the father, the mother, then one of their uncle. I call him Uncle Pipai. I don't know his other. I call him Uncle Pipai. That is pious. So we went home to my place. So eventually that day, and luckily, my uncle, who was a Monsignor, was around. And the elders were sitting because they've given them a message that they are coming for introduction. So we got there, and my uncle, saw my father-in-law. Papa, now you born this boy? Papa say yes. Papa, now you born this boy? Papa say yes. He say, Papa, I don't give you wife. Took my hand, carry put for Papa hand. Everybody shouted, oh, and they poured wine. Monsignor drank and prayed and left. So they were all happy. They said, hey, you are the most luckiest person. That if Monsignor attend your program, hey, you should be thanking God. Top. That was how we started living. So every time I have anything, I'll go home to the father. If I travel to my place, I'll go to because the mother was living in Ogwashuku while the father is in Ubulokiti. When they said they shifted something, those old period. So they shifted, and the man was in that mother side also. I don't know how they said it. So while the mother is in Ogwashi doing government work there too, in the kitchen as a caterer. So anytime I go to my place, if there's anything they are doing, I must go to the village to see Papa. And if I see Papa, I will still go to Ogwashi to see Mama. That is his mother. Two of them. My mother is in Lagos, as I told you. So that was how we were.
What can be your husband?
Ifedinko John Agrega Iloba.
Which state in from?
He's from Delta State, Ogwashuku.
Which village?
Agidehe village.
Which family?
Ifedinko family.
So continue.
So that was how we continue living, and in fact, I just have to take whatever I see. And I'm somebody that is not lazy.
So after all this up and down, now come born 4 children. Fast forward.
Yes, sir. So after all this, we have 4 children. And these 4 children, we came to Abuja 1998 because we were in Lagos, as I told you. That Abuja that we came, it was posting that brought him. Posting that brought him in the sense that when he got to that FGP, he went there and started making a problem, join union people. And they had problem with the then director or the then FGP director. And they suspended them. So after the suspension for years, which a lot of them, MOD, Oguola, John, this my husband, AK, there were many then that was involved in this issue. So after about years, they suspended them. They were not paying their salary. I was the one still
sustaining the family.
Yes, sir. I go to Okeari, I go to Idumota, I go to Balogu. I will go and buy. If I buy this bag 10 naira, I will come and sell it 15 naira and make 5 naira. Then I will add to my salary. So that is how he knew me. I'm not a liability. Everything I'm wearing now, I buy them. I will bring out.
So finally, waiting up.
Now, as we came to Abuja in 1998, 1999, the father died.
His own father?
His own father. So we went for burial. As we went for burial, we went for that burial October. We came back November or so. Then December, from December to the following year, to 2000, he was struck with stroke.
Your husband?
Yes, sir. So for 7 months, he did not walk. I was carrying him up. And then that 99, I had my baby. My last baby, this boy now, is the last one. This one is the last one, Elijah. This is Aaron. So this is Joy. This is Rita Isioma. I call her Isioma because that was the pregnancy I got when the father got job. So I say her name is Good Luck. That is Isioma. So this is Onyeka. So that was how we now prepare. As we came back from that burial, as I said, it was
stroke.
With stroke. I started carrying him up, and then we were attending Celestial Church. Because I joined Celestial Church from Lagos That was 1982. I was not married then.
You went with the wear white gown?
Yes, sir. Okay. Because as a child, I don't know anything then, but that was how my spirit just directed me. My senior once was dying. My senior once was dying. So, and I ran to that church, Amukoko, and I went to the Baba. I said, Baba, please, all my senior ones are dead. We are only two that is left, and I don't want to die. Baba said, you will not die as long as you have stepped your foot here. So that was how I became Celestial Church member then, because now I don't go there again. And by the grace of God, with what my faith, I was seen through. I was above 40 years. I didn't die. Until now, I'm still living. I didn't die. So that was how, in that, so that's 1999 when he had that stroke. Our church is in Kado because we were living in Kado then, garage. You know, that time they give houses, but it's not complete. That is in a flat, 6 of us. So we were in garage, which we demarcated as we came from Lagos. And we were happy, because some people did not even have house. Because of my children that he came with, that was why my DFA gave him that house. So I was carrying him up and down. We go to our church, but no head.
Eventually, waiting come.
Somebody directed me to Duse. Baba Pupa. I call him Baba Pupa, Daddy.
You can't go. Waiting happen.
And I went there, told Baba that my husband have been having stroke since, so I don't know what happened. He said, Kokoroton Jefo, Arefo Lowa. That was a language he spoke.
That is the ant where they chop beans, leaf, vegetable, they inside the vegetable.
Yes, sir. He said, Madam, I said, sir. He said, go and, before I located Baba, we went to Kamek Hospital. It was Kamek that did the whole X-ray at last and told me, Madam, I didn't see anything that is wrong with your husband. Take him to church. That was what led me to one madam, a custom woman in Kado that is our member. I said, Mommy, please, we have been coming here and this situation is getting worse. My husband is not moving. If I'm going out in the morning, I will drag him out from the other side, put him in the sitting room, back my baby, go to the office, keep whatever, if it's water or what he will use on that floor there for him. I will go to the office. When I come back, I'll go and pick my children from school, meet him there too, before we start cleaning up again. So that was how the mommy told me, say, do you know Duse? I said, I don't know. We came last year. He said, we went to Duse, and by the grace of God, Baba, Pupa, police signboard, Celestial Church.
The man begin the work.
Yes, and he was fine. So, after 7 months,
so now where
he worked. He's in Abuja here.
Okay, so waiting happen.
So now, after all those scenarios, then in 2006, I noticed that he could not, sleep with me as a man again. If he comes to me, he doesn't wake up. I say, So I felt somehow, and I called the senior brother, most senior brother, Brother Guinea. He was in Benin then, National Population Commission. And I called him. I said, brother, I did not call my family. It was his own I called. I said, brother, see what is happening. He said, what type of talk is that? That he should come. Let him in with and discuss. I said, okay. Eventually he went. He got there, told the brother that he's very fine, that nothing is wrong with him. So
man no they admit that kind of thing easily, except man where they ready to seek help. And waiting they cause a stroke, na high blood pressure. And the medicine way, you see anybody will get high blood pressure and person will get diabetes. If they take medicine, the side effect of the medicine, they kill area 1. If they result to power failure.
So, as he said, nothing is wrong with me. I took it with faith, and I was happy. We are living. I cook. He has never given me chop money. They bring chop money. Now me know how I go bring food, pay children's school fees.
Now for Lagos you grow?
Yes.
Okay.
I've said it earlier.
No, I just want that Lagos Yoruba.
That is just it. So it's like in my blood. So I don't even ask him, say, bring money for it. Yes, I'm up and doing. So eventually, when he now reached 2007, He will send me message. It's in my phone. I don't know if I can read it for you. He will send me message at times. Then he got posting to State House, 2001.
That is Villa.
Villa from our office information. Now got posting because we are like praying. Let God do something better because nothing is coming out here. It's only salary. So posting took him to State House. And when he got there, things were fine. They were giving them rice, sugar, Milo, this, that. And I was like, hey, thank God, now I come live. So let me know it's meat and fish and ogbono and all that I will be buying. So 2007, he started, sleeping outside. He will send me message that, I told you, I want to see my Oga. So I'm waiting to see him. So if I have not seen him up till now, I will look time when he send that message. At times 11:40, at times 11:20 in the night. He will say, so if I cannot see him today, we'll see tomorrow. That message keep on, coming like that. So I never knew. God is my witness. I never suspected him one day that maybe it's a woman's house or is this. All my mind is that it's work and maybe that is the way, it should be. Because I was praying for God to do something good for us. So that was how the message he was sending it, which I have I have 2007, I have 2008 in my phone there, even 2009. 2009. 2009 when he now sent he now went to the village. He went to the village. I want to see whether it's here or the other side, sir. Okay, sent. So 2009 Easter. He went to the village. He told me he's traveling anyway. This is one of the message. This one is 2000 and... Hey, don't cry with my eye.
Okay.
I'm not
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Like I see.
That last one, where you say honey, that one is Happy Valentine. You see the date there.
If the date na 2007.
So that one is Valentine's Day. If you can see.
14th February 2007.
He sent me a message, say Happy Valentine. He's not home. So when I now noticed these messages, I was like, oh, maybe
so he go do like a day, 2 days.
He not go come home. He will not tell me when he comes that he went to Suleja to hustle. That and if I travel like that, he will tell me I should help him to buy jeans and top. I'm the one that does his shopping. He doesn't know market. So I will buy jeans, buy top, singlet. If I very
turning men to boys.
Neat one.
Boys to men. I mean men to boys.
So I will buy it for even boxers. He doesn't know market to go and buy clothes. I mean they buy them for him. So he will not tell me that he's hustling, he went to depot, Suleja depot. That if I don't come today, we'll see tomorrow. So, just like that, until 2009, sir. Easter Day. As I was home, thinking what to cook for my children because I was not having cash at hand. And he's nowhere to be found, as usual.
As at that time, how many days?
Sometimes he go stay 2 weeks, so sometimes 1 month, I will not go see him. Yeah, these my children. If they can speak the truth, they will tell you.
Okay, so continue.
So that was how, I went that day and I look around. I have rice, groundnut oil, tomato, every other thing is there, even geisha. It's only chicken that we don't have. I said, okay. And I enter my box. Brought out one of my new hair ties, Selgo. That is the product, Selgo hair tie, that I bought 3,500. And I carry the hair tie, put for my armpit, walk down the road like this to Mama Emeka. Mama Emeka is alive today. And I went to her, I said, Mama Emeka, please, don't know if you can buy this hair tie. I want to buy chicken to cook rice for my children. Today is Easter. We don't have chicken to cook rice, but we have rice and other things. He said, she now look at it and say, the hair tie fine. So, okay, she will buy. Say, how much I'll sell? I say, I bought it 3,500. So, but I don't know, whatever you can do. She gave me 2,500. And I ran to Mama Abu's shop, bought 2 kilos of chicken. So as I was coming home, immediately I entered inside the house, the kitchen, brought out those things. My children ran out. I said, mommy. I said, yes, so let's cook rice now. So let's do Easter too, celebrate Easter with other people. My phone rang. As my phone rang, it was honorary number. As I picked it, it was a woman's voice. Hello? He said, Iyawo, hello? I said, hello. He said, Iyawo, how are you? I said, fine. I said, who am I speaking? He said, now one of your Iyawo for Ogwashuku. I want to ask you, say you and Brother John not they marry again? I said, would they marry you? He said, for the past 4 days now, saying with him brother, in twin brother, immediate senior sister, and their junior sister, plus himself, already from one restaurant to the other, calling one woman, my wife. So that is why they say, they say that is why I say, I cannot endure.
And she is related to him.
The woman is a wife, Iyawo, we call ourselves Iyawo.
She's a wife
yes.
To marrying who?
One of the village people.
Okay.
But she knew me very well because I attend Ogwashuku meeting here. I was their PRO. So they know me. We go home for program. So, and she now told me, I say, He said, I say, And this is somebody that left us without no cover. He said he doesn't have money. Why should he be behaving like this? That was how I picked my phone. And I called him. I said, Adi, what is happening now? You left me and these children here. And they said, you are in the village carrying somebody's wife, calling that person Yawo. Say, what is the problem? Which way have I wronged you? That is the question I asked him. Which way have I wronged you? All I did for you, you want to pay me with evil. So now that I should sit down and eat, you don't want me to eat it. Is it good? That was all. The next thing, he sent me a message that, yes, if you don't know, I have a girlfriend. That I want to let you know now that I have a girlfriend. It's in my phone too. Yes. So that she's good, she's this, she's that. So, in fact, from that day I made that call. That was the day I bought my enemy's grave. So he came back, he was beating me. Today we injure me, I'll go to hospital.
In the presence of the children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And within the children, they tell them?
Then they were not grown-ups like this, This I'm telling you is 2009. So then, that my second girl, at least that one has gotten sense a bit. But that one, he was carrying that woman to go and see these two girls in Buhari school, which I never knew. So they have polluted Rita's mind as at that time. So Rita was joining the father to fight me. I'm a wicked woman, I should go. My father said, no marry again, now by force. Yes. She was.
Your daughter telling you this?
Yes, this Rita. Even the car key, because he bought BM 3 Series. Later, he bought 5 Series. That 5 Series, the day he went to buy it in Cotonou, it was the children that told me, because if he tell me, I will tell him, no, leave it first. We have one. You've not become one man. You want them to call you 2 man. That is parable in my place. So, he did not tell. It was the children that told me that I want to go and buy another car. And I called this Rita. I said, tell your father, you should not buy. 2006, they want to sell government house. Let us pay for this house. If you go bank, go borrow money, you will pay from your nose. He did not listen to me. I never knew all that period is because he was following woman. Even if we are going to the office, at times he will tell me he's not going straight, so that I will not join him in the vehicle. We want to go and pick the woman, and they will go together. It was later I knew that that woman he was carrying works in head of service as a secretary. So,
waiting be her name?
Mrs. Stella Agbarugo, 2009. So that was how this scenario started.
A single woman, I've been a married woman.
Mother of 2. She's a married woman, has her husband alive. And she took her husband to court that she's not marrying the husband again, that I want to marry John.
Who is John?
My husband. That is one I want to marry. So every day, John will go to court with her, with a lawyer, with their husband. They will go to court, judging the husband that he should divorce that the woman want to divorce him. The husband will be telling them, he's my wife. I love her. He's my wife. And just people were telling me I was not there. And a person telling me is Ogwola. Ogwola is his close friend. who they used to go together and wine together. He was the one, even later that one too was fighting him, telling him that you did wrong. And they all deserted from him. So when he now eventually, the war was too much, that 2009, when he broke my neck, I have a picture that I have my neck collar, but I'm not with it here, I will bring them. Then this hand, I can't raise it up. As you see this hand now, so.
Up till now?
Yes, now so it be. But I can raise this one. So he injured me that time when he was fighting me, and even my ear. If you go to State House Clinic, as at that 2009, ask them for his file, you will see all the whole report there, every day admission. You go to Unity Hospital, Kubwa. Dr. Koto is still alive today. He's the owner of Unity Hospital, Kubwa. Ask him, he will still tell you the story. Because if I cannot reach State House, I will branch Unity Hospital, Kubwa, admission. So it was when the beating was too much, when he would break my neck, that I went home with the neck collar, showed my people. No. Before I went home, after he fight, he ran to the village, to my own village, that he doesn't want to marry me again, that he wants to divorce me, that he has a wife. Yes, that is what he went to tell my people, that I am sleeping with men up and down in Abuja. So therefore, he doesn't want to marry me again. So my people now say, okay, they don't hear. They now set meeting, second meeting, so that I will be around. The second meeting, he still came with his own immediate sisters and brothers. He not come with outsiders. And one of the mother's uncle, that was a chief. Whether he's still alive now, I don't know. Because it's another village entirely.
By name?
I don't know his name.
Continue.
So that was, the man now joined him that day. And when he came, my own dada is women, fellow women from my place. All of them, they have gathered because they have told them. So they now told him that, in my place, if you marry, you are married. We don't prostitute in husband's house. He said, look at all of us. We are in our husband's house. We don't prostitute. So if you don't have anything to say, let us know. And if you are saying the truth, please give us the name of the man. Tell us where they meet. Let us go and do our investigation. And if we find out that our daughter is prostituting in your house, leave the issue for us, not you again. He couldn't say anything. So they now asked me what happened. I now told them the story from Genesis to Revelation. In fact, I brought out the bags of the receipts that I used to borrow money from Lapo, from GT Bank, from Credit Direct, from Cooperative.
You take they run the family?
Yes, I pour everything grand.
Including this one, we turned back against you.
But she's back, oh. That is because I'm coming. She's back. She realized herself. Two of them realized herself. So it's only the junior ones now he's holding to ransom. Now, as I now told them finish, that man that came, that is the that claimed that is the mother's younger brother, that is the chief, knelt down, was begging my people, please, my in-laws, please. I never knew. He did not tell me all this. He only told me that the wife is going flirting. That is why I prepare and say, Sam, we can't take it. He never told me that he's not capable or he's not taking care of his family. So, or he sleeps outside. So that was how they now told the man now told them that they should leave me for him, that he will go and settle
That's issue. The chief?
The chief. So all of us went to their place. That is where the father built house. I told you that they are in another village. We went there with that chief. And when we got there, in fact, all the film they did that night, I was just in with his twin brother. I did not bother. I was carrying my neck collar on my neck. And the next Sunday, I had to start coming back. I went home on Saturday. I come back on Sunday because my children were alone at home. Nobody, no housemate. So I came back on Sunday to make sure that I take care of them the following day for them to go to school. So that was how the scenario of the everyday beating now came up. It was not beating me. So my people now told me that 2009 that please, for this man not to kill you, pick your things, just step aside.
No, if you say next time I will tell you, say, and I go talk them. For women where they hear me, any man where they beat you. If you see, say the thing done they too much, comot respect for marriage one side, because the man no be man, carry something wound them. But make sure say witness is there as he they beat you, so that in case No hit and where you go die quick. No hit and where you go die quick.
So when they now to my family now told me, because as I told you, my senior ones has gone. So I'm the only girl now left for my mother. My mother is about 98 going to 100.
I mean hit and where? Hit and where?
So, and my immediate senior brother. So they now told me that I should step aside. And I carried some of my things. And I carried these two boys because they are the junior ones. The two boys. Because he's not at home. So if I leave them, I don't want them to turn wayward. Meanwhile, Onyeka and Rita is in Buhari, FGGC, Buhari. So while this one is grown up, she's managing herself. So, and I carry the two boys because I can't leave them in the house alone. Their father is not there. He's nowhere to be found. Why me now? I want to step aside.
Una don't buy the house?
Yes, government sold it to us. So now, that was how I...
How you take pay for the house? He said the BMW?
He bought it. He did not even listen to me. It was when all this thing was going on, I knew that it was because he wanted to be carrying that woman. Doesn't want me with him to be entering one vehicle.
So how you go? How it una take pay for the house?
He collected loan from his bank.
Okay, so continue now. Finally, you have 2 minutes.
Yes. So now as I now step outside from the house, carry these two children, 2009 December. By then I was posted to finance, from Federal Ministry of Information to finance, as a confidential secretary, because I did conversion. So, and I was there with one of my madam, Dr. Princess Obisesho, was my AD then. I never told her anything, because a place I just came. I don't have to start putting my this in.
Exposing your secret.
So until he came there, he still came there, traced me to that place. He got there, my madam was not around. My madam told me he's going for 10 days leave. He said, don't come, use that money, buy Indomie for your children. Say, so don't come. I say, thank you, ma. So he got to the office. He didn't see my madam. He collected her phone number. He called my madam. As he called my madam, he was telling her that he should drive me away, that I'm a witch, that I will kill her, that if he doesn't know me, he should know me now. The woman now asked, who are you? He said, I'm Mr. John Ifedinko, and that is my name. I used to be her husband. Oh, now I'm not her husband again. She has left my home. This is because he was busy looking for where I am. He doesn't know where I am. I was staying with one of my senior sisters in Nasarawa State. So that is where I come to the office, and that is why Madam said, don't come work. She didn't even know the scenario. So it was through there, Princess Obisesho knew what was on ground.
You now had to explain to her.
She called me. She now called me that fateful night. Say, Miss Ife didn't call her, say, ma. He said, one Mr. John called me, told me that you are a witch, you are this, you are that, I should drive you away from my office. Can you tell me what you know about that? I now explained from Genesis to Revelation how he was beating me. As I was saying, the woman was crying. She wept and wept and wept and wept. She now asked me, do you want to marry him again? I said, I'm not marrying. I don't want to die. It's okay, no problem. Say till I resume. So when she resumed, every day she comes, she will carry me to her office, she will pray with me.
God bless her.
She, in the whole of 2011, because we did court wedding, as I'm telling you so. When he came back, 2010, February, he came back, start begging. This my husband.
And you agree?
Okay, Chebi, now the story I tell you so. He came back. He started begging. So when he called me, I did not pick his call. He called my uncle in the village. That one, he explained to that one. That one told, he now called my immediate younger brother. That is half brother, because my father was having 2 wives there. So Andrew told him that the way you start the dance, you should end it.
They call her Amanganga dance.
Say you went to the village to tell them you are not marrying her again, you want to divorce her. So go to the village and continue that journey, so that whatever they tell you there, they will stand. So he went home. He went home with one Borema, Nwowi, and Joede. So they went on 2 occasions. So the 3rd time, my people now called me that we don't divorce in our place. We don't do divorce. We don't like divorce. Hence I have children, and he has realized himself.
If you don't divorce, you will die.
So, if I have senior
If you don't divorce, you will die.
So as my uncles, they were telling me, and when I looked at it and saw that when the issue was happening, they were behind me. I don't want to disobey them because I have no senior one.
If they not their biological daughter or sister, they will allow.
So he came back, and when he came, and I asked one of my spiritual mommy, I said, Mommy, this is what is on ground now. What do you think? Even this my princess, I still told her. Princess said, don't go. This man will kill you.
Your daughter?
Princess, no, that doctor, that's my madam.
Okay.
He said, don't go, that the man will kill you one day. I said, thank you, man. But my spiritual mother now said, tell him you want to do court wedding. Say, if he accepts, then we'll know he's ready for the marriage again. And by then, he has not paid my dowry. So everything was done in 2010. We went to the village, even
Where is the certificate?
printed invitation. We printed invitation, and the court wedding was done. So this is a copy of the certificates of the court wedding.
Continue.
So we went to, I had to tell him that I will not do Abuja marriage, that I will go to my village so that my people will participate. So in fact, he printed the invitation card, we went home, I collected bus from my ministry that I paid for.
You sure say no be something they target as they come back, so?
Thank you, Oga, you are in spirit, sir. So, you are in spirit, sir. So that time it was happening, I was not telling, because there was something my people told him when he was coming that time to make trouble. They told him, okay, as you say you not marry again, no problem, that even these children will be our children because you did not pay the dowry.
The reason why he's coming back is for the children.
Yes, sir. So that is what he came for, really. So now, when we now finish that wedding, that 2010, still the same thing. No chop money, no school fees, nothing. I was still paying from my nose, borrowing money to pay school fees for these children. By then, I have put these two boys in Imperial School, Kaduna. Imperial Private School, Kudende, Kaduna. Because as at that 2010, no government school was operating, according to Obasanjo, president then, that put embargo. So I had to take them because Abuja here was too expensive. They were telling me 100 and something. I don't have that 100 and something. When I now told my colleague in the office, say, my sister children, they Kaduna, they are paying 53,000 and they are in boarding. I say, oh.
It was one of the best schools at that time in Kaduna.
Hallelujah, sir. I was so happy, and I took these two boys to Kaduna 2010, January. And that was how I enrolled them in Kaduna Imperial School. And they gave them admission. And they were there. Eventually, when their father and I came back that 2010 again, in February, that we went for court wedding. We did that court wedding 26th of June 2010. That was when we did the court wedding. So all the people that was present are here that marked the. So after that, when we came back, as I was saying, he was not showing any sign. All he's telling me is that he's owing, that he took loan in the office. He took loan from the loan he took in the bank for the house. They are deducting that he has to increase it so that the money will finish on time. I said, how can you increase it? You are a family man. So in fact, after all said and done, I started struggling again. I went to GT. I collected 500,000 loan. I went to Lagos. I bought goods. Some of my madam in my former office then, information, Sister Virginia honor her, Miss Sibekwe, they buy things from me, MOD, Mr., all of them. So that was how I started, selling again. I paid their school fees with part of the money, and all he told me is that they should sit down, that he doesn't have money to pay school fees. I said, how can they sit down? So I carried the cross again.
Finally.
And after the whole scenario, every visiting I will go there, only me, with everything. At times he will be sleeping until I will cook food that I will carry for visiting and leave that house and go. I will be on my way to Kaduna when he will call me. D, I didn't even know when you left home. I say, now, I have to go early so that I can come back early too. I will go. If I reach school, I will still call him, give the phone to the children, Aaron and Elijah. He will talk with them, and I will come back. I never told anybody in that school one day. Mr. Okosu is their guardian. Okosu is from Edo. one of my sister again, Agbo woman, their phone numbers are here. In that Kundende, they were the one taking care of these children for me. I never told anybody what I was passing through, or what has happened, or what is happening. So that was how we continue staying. So when we now came from that wedding, he told me that he applied for loans board. I said okay. He said so that he will want me to help him. I said no problem. But meanwhile, as he's saying, I heard him saying the loan he took in cooperative has finished. I said okay. As if he say you dey take loan and you never use them do anything for this house, this time now God will help me. So I prayed and God saw me through. And he collected 700,000 from cooperative. We went home 2011 and bought a land in Ogwashuku, outskirts their place. Everything we spent that day was about 650 or so to do everything. So when I came back, so when he told me of that loans board, 4 million, I was happy. I said if he collect the money, he can go and build that house. Thinking that he has changed. I never knew he's still the same person. So that was how the war started again. So 2014, he was paid that money. Immediately, he was paid. Our house, this house they gave us, was 1 bedroom before. He turned the kitchen to room. So it became 2 bedroom now. From that money they paid him. He never even told me that they paid him money. These children again, now that was even in school, he turned them against me again and said, I am winch. The children started avoiding me again. But
avoid them now.
I'm still paying their... Okay, I was still borrowing money.
No, you for no pay their school fees. Winch no go pay for you to succeed.
Buy food, give you chop, happy? Chop. So I was still doing what I was doing because I felt that I didn't go to school. I want my children to be educated. So I never want any of them to be dropouts or to be illiterate like me. Because the thing I take read today, work today, retires level 12 now, is my own hard and sweat and understanding. Nobody, that is the I told you that is secondary commercial school. Commercial school is to go typing. I don't have, my father died early, so nobody could tell. He was a rich man, but I didn't meet him.
Well,
what happened now is that now that the whole thing was happening, that 2014, that he collected that loan, you know, that 4 million I was saying, for us to go home and build a house, he did not tell me anything again. He started fighting me, and I started watching. I didn't say until he finished the money and remained 800,000. He now told me, that I want to go home now. And I went with that brother Emma Ngowi that I told you of that. He went home with him. So that brother Emma went. I was at either in the office or at home. My phone rang. As I'm talking to you now, do you know that the youth, they came to disturb me and they collected 50,000 and really, I will not give any money again. I said, but the eldest man that sold this land for us said, if we want to start this house, we should come and tell them they will give us the youth of that area so that no other person will come and disturb you. Why didn't you go? He said, no, doesn't want them to know that he's around. Before they will kidnap him or they will kill him or they will do this. Even the house I rented in the village, the key is in my bag. 1 room I'm paying for in that Ogwash. Anytime I come, I enter there. That is where my children did their ND before they got direct entry to university. So that key, I gave it to him. He collected the key, went to the junior sister's place and stayed. I was even telling him, let me talk with the princess. He said, princess, don't sleep.
Madam, you have 2 minutes to round up.
I will tell you.
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
So now, sir, when all this thing was happening, in 2016, he carried me to the village. Now it's their own village, not my own again, Ogwashuku. That I should come and swear an oath that I'm sleeping with men up and down in Abuja. So he called the village people. So my people too, we chartered vehicle and we came down. I came from Lagos, Abuja, we went.
You go swear oath say you know they sleep with men. And him too go swear oath say you they sleep with men. Please.
So now, my people still...
Una swear the oath?
No. My family told him that we don't swear any shrine, that we don't prostitute in our place.
No, if to say him go agree swear, all of them for join swear.
He want me to swear alone now. So they told him that if you bring the person, leave it for us. We have told you before.
So finally.
So now, after all said and done, he started begging there.
You have 1 minute.
That he's sorry, is this, is that. In fact, when they now told me that I should please forgive him. I should do it. And I told them, I said, please, this thing I'm telling you people are not taking it serious. That this man will kill me one day. Let him write undertaking. If anything happened to me, they will call him. They say, no, don't worry, it's over, it's this. So, with my mother, with everybody, we came back. I started doing the way I'm doing again, because anybody that is good, you can never change overnight. So I was cooking, giving him to eat. He does not give me chop money.
He eat the food?
He dey eat them.
Madam, fast forward, I beg.
So now,
Waiting they worry you.
in December now, what happened now? In December, 12th of December, before December, sir. Before December, this was what.
Don't worry, just talk.
What moved me to the prayer that I did. These things you see, I brought it under my foot. This something I will see open, you see my foot.
Madam, you don't do. Let's
so
fast forward.
that was how I went for prayer. So as I went for prayer, they now told me that my hair was shaved. My hair was shaved. My aunt.
You get any time where your hair shaved?
Before, no.
Your undies you lost.
My undies is.
He threw you lost.
Yes.
Now breeze carry him. I beg, fast forward.
It's not breeze.
If you put pant here, breeze fit carry him.
No. He called somebody to come and wash, and that was how one was missing. So I called.
You have 30 seconds.
He did not take any action. But now, the problem that happened in December, I went for prayer. So as I went for that prayer, they told me I should read Psalm 24. I should burn
you see,
incense.
as you do finish, waiting happen, madam.
Incense, sir.
I will cut. I don't want to see anything.
Okay, I'll tell
please
you to show you the
drop
incense
this
burner.
thing, please.
So,
me, I know they believe all this
now,
rubbish.
I burned this. I was burning this inside my room. He doesn't sleep with me since 2010. I told you, since 2006, we don't sleep. He sleeps in sitting room. So in our room, that is our room, I sleep there alone. So even Pastor Sass is aware of this.
Madam, waiting can happen finally.
He now went. So as I was doing that prayer, he said, I'm burning stone on the gas. That is abomination. That was how he came out from the room, in sitting room where he's staying, and met me at the passage where I was sitting. So immediately I saw him, I knew that he has come for fight, because him with this, my daughter, that is how they always fight me, because she's around now. So she has finished service and she's around.
Madam, go straight
so
to the
now,
point, please.
that was how they are fighting me. So immediately 2 of them came out again as usual. And I stood up and now opened my door so that I can enter inside. Immediately just pushed me, bam. I felt on top this my incense that I was burning inside room. And everything poured. Before you know it, he ran to a police station. So as he got to a police station, he told them that I want to burn house. Secondly, that I am threatening his life. So
Madam,
do
you want us to cut short this discussion?
Yes, sir.
So go straight to the point.
Right now is in the court. That's why I'm coming to you, because I have nobody. I have no senior one.
You will go to these churches, these prayer houses where they go help you.
Yeah?
They believe all this spiritual. See, this spiritual thing don't destroy many homes down.
It's my church. It's not.
Oh yeah, go to your church now. Make them give you a lawyer.
His prayer is helping me with.
So let them continue praying for you.
But I know you can help me. That's why I come.
If I give you lawyer, your prayer pastor go tell you say na prayer where you pray. Now him make the thing succeed.
He's aware. He's aware.
Madam,
I told them that I'm coming to you, sir.
Madam,
sir.
You go. That your prayer people, they go help you. When the prayer fail, you come. I go give you practical solution. Thank you very much.
No, sir.
Amina, I will not do.
It's not like that, sir.
Madam, are we arguing?
No, sir.
I don't tell you. People like you should wake up.
Yes, sir.
You're destroying your lives and that of your loved ones.
Okay.
Everything you say spiritual. Prayer. The same idiot where they pray for you. If na him enter trouble, he no go pray. He go look for practical solution to it. Every time when I go tell, you come out something for your leg. Merua, go to Merua where Merua they wash their leg. We get what they call kauje. If you carry stone, you go see kauje. Madam, go back to your senses. When you are back to your senses, come back to me.
I've come to you, sir.
No.
That is why I'm here, sir.
No.
Please. And I've been coming.
Madam.
I've been coming, sir.
Madam.
Please. I need your help. That's
Madam,
why I've come to you.
for now, the help I will help you
yes, sir.
is for you to, first of all, go and have a rethink about your life. You have been misled severally. And you need to come back to your senses to know that not everything requires prayer. You start some practical approach, then prayer can. Prayer is not a lie. But where you substitute where what you are supposed to do to solve your problem with prayer, you are insulting God. Madam, go to your prayer people. Thank you. You do well.
I'm sorry.
No embarrass me. I can't leave here now. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you.
Please, if I've wronged you, please.